What does it say I'm streaming, but I'm not? Oh wait, I got this song on loop. My bad, chat. Hold up.
And it has been some time since we've been live on air with the Titan series and PUBG Mobile Esports, and I'm so excited to be back.
Imagine. Yo, so I see. What's a smiley? What's up, 6 long time? Been since the PUBG days, dude. I barely do PUBG Mobile stuff anymore. I just viewer party tournaments and stuff.
Guys, welcome to the show. Enigma, talk to me, man. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. You know,
He's feeling great, chat. You've never seen him so great before.
Up, that means we're doing something. You know, from 4 to 5, and especially today, with it being the Challenger Finals, I'm hoping it lives up to our expectations in terms of that PUBG Mobile action everyone's here to see.
Absolutely. Neptuna, we just wrapped up PMSL, the qualifiers, both.
I gotta make announcements, chat, on my Discord.
You've been casting some esports and whatnot.
Copy this link.
Big fan. Welcome back to the Titan series. Talk to us about what you're looking forward to for this season.
Oh, so much, PB. I've missed Titan series so much. I'm so excited that I'm back, that we're ready to go again. Season 5, as you know, as Enigma said, it's only got to get better from here, right? Season 5 is gonna be awesome. I'm super excited to see what these teams have in store. There's a lot of new names on the board, so I'm really excited to check out some new blood in this season.
100%. So let's talk a little bit about the format, because some things have changed since you guys have last checked out the Titan series. Last year, we had ourselves 4 teams, you know, qualifying through to the challengers, etc. But let's go ahead and take a peek at what is going down tonight. First off, over this past week, we've had qualifiers, both in the Premier Division and the Challenger Division. 85 teams competed in the Challenger Division, and the top 10 from that group have made it through to the Challenger Finals here tonight, and they'll be joined by the bottom 6 from the Premier qualifiers, who will be struggling and fighting their way to keep their spot to go through to the Premier Finals, which will be taking place tomorrow. Now, the top 6 from tonight's events in the Challenger Finals will be moving on, and anyone that does not make the top 6 tonight will be unfortunately eliminated. They'll have to try again next season.
Next season. All right. So
to keep in mind that tomorrow
the top 10 teams. Wait, I'm so confused. Wait.
We'll be moving on to the
What are we watching? We're watching the Challengers, right? Challenger finals?
Which is absolutely
So,
massive. There's a way to actually
or Challenger qualifiers.
the Titan Series to the pro circuit. And it's not just 1 or 2 teams like it was in past seasons. It's 10. So Titan Series has leveled up for sure. Let's talk a little bit about the scoring information.
I'm so confused, dude.
Tonight.
Yo, Jamar.
Through the match points.
Yeah, for the most part, it's the same as it's been for the last year and a half, 2 years now almost. You're starting with first place getting 10 points, second place gets 6, and it goes all the way down to essentially you got to be in that top 8 range still. So you're getting at least 1 placement point. Each elimination's worth 1 point as well. But these teams as well tonight, some of those teams are being rewarded bonus points. Challenger finals teams, they're getting +5. We're seeing the top 1 through 10 getting some placements. So the leaderboard, some teams will have a bit of an advantage, but like we've seen in the past, it doesn't mean much to some teams.
Absolutely. So coming into tonight, just a few teams here will be having some bonus points at their disposal. And again, that's to reward consistent play over the course of the qualifiers earlier on this week. But Titan Series has leveled up also in prize pool. Neptura, talk to us a little bit about this season's prizes.
Well, this is just huge, isn't it? I've rarely seen an event with such a large prize pool. It's so nice to see. 20 grand is our total prize pool.
20 grand. 10K for first. This is actually the biggest NA tournament, by the way, Chad. This is the most important NA tournament.
I mean, that is huge for any team, right? I mean, and it's still huge as you go down.
Just Challengers finals? Yeah. The XYQ on top. That's what I'm saying. Do you know the other teams beside XYQ? Not at all. Do not know a single team.
Splitting it 4 different ways, it's not all that hard to make some bank here.
Absolutely. For a week of PUBG Mobile esports, I will.
Yo, Chad, hit the like button.
For sure. Really nice to see the prize pool leveling up for the Titan Series as we move forward. But I want to know who's competing for that prize pool, right? We got 20 grand on the line here this weekend, and here are your teams that are competing in the Challenger Finals. A couple of familiar faces here, but also Enigma. There's a lot of teams here that maybe we're seeing for the first time.
Okay, so they got 3D Max.
Yeah, for the most
They have.
For me, it's got to be 3D Max. They were actually the first place team from the.
What do we want? Who are these teams? I don't know any of these teams. 3D Max is the only team that I think is going to be a threat to them because it's the French
I'm
dudes.
stressing that a lot because
The
they have
goats.
more points than just elimination to every team below 3rd place. So, like, we're looking at Bullet Club, we're looking at Lotus, Esports, Extreme Souls. They had more points in Elin than those teams had combined. So I'm really interested in seeing how that team is going to be able to shape up against the premier teams that were relegated down this time.
Absolutely. Neptura, is there any team here that kind of piques your interest here as one to keep an eye on over the course of these games?
Yeah, for sure. I got a shout out my boy from Team Fate over here. He's one of the people that has been watching the streams and everything. He let me know he's super good tonight. He did make it to Challenger Finals, so big shout out there to how he plays.
Shout out Team Fade. We'll be keeping an eye on you as the night progresses. And again,
I popped my arm.
6 games tonight, and it is all about who ends up on top of the leaderboard.
6 games tonight. Holy shit! I just started choking on my own spit. Yo, I'm out of water. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna go grab some water.
Relegated Premier Division qualifiers will come in at 5 points. We've got a bit of a head start here on some teams, but those that crushed it in Challenger, we're looking at like the 3D Max, Team Raid, Golden Boys, and the like. They will start off with a bit of a head start here tonight. So again, we're starting not necessarily from 0, but I expect these bonus points to become less and less important as the games go on. There are no opportunities to gain more bonus points as we continue the games tonight, so it's all about what happens out on those battlegrounds. Enigma, walk us through the maps for tonight. Curious to see if we see a similar rotation for the maps that we'll go
Yo, chat, where? Can you have your mod back? Why don't you have your mod? Hold on, what? I thought you had mod, Donnie. Did I like time you out or something and take it away?
Can't believe I let you get away.
I'm streaming. Hold up. Move other VC. We're watching Juancho, Valak, Tinston, HH, and their their tournament.
With those PMSL NA qualifiers, with last Titan series and stuff like that, when it came to those, you know, middle ground.
You lost that YT account? Oh. How do you lose your YT account? So nobody we know from NA besides XYQ? Yeah. Whether I have points because the Titan series homepage. Let's see. Results. I think this is what they played in. Standings, Premier. What is this called? This is called Challenger. So they were in Challenger. Wait, no. Qualifiers. Group B. Group A. Group B. Group B. Group A. What the fuck?
Challengers is crazy.
Challenger and Premier qualifiers this week, and hopefully reward some of those teams that are super consistent. Now, Neptura.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some rumors that there may be a Coops floating around in this lobby. Somebody like real Coops, not necessarily somebody with Coops' name. So I'm hearing he's suiting up for 3D Max.
Only teams to support is XYQ, I guess. Other teams, them and 3D Max are the only teams that are good in this lobby. Well, is XYQ good, chat? Let's find out. This is their first tournament together.
Coops is a really interesting addition, and I'm really excited to see how that works. I mean, we all know he's
Look at Enigma,
got
man.
a lot of power behind
My God, dude.
him. Coops is a very celebrated player for good reason. Why is there a fly? And you know, it's really I'm looking forward to this. But I gotta say I love his name, 3D Max Carry, because he can carry this team, and I want to see it live up to the name Coops.
This motherfucker is supposed to make me mod on Trovo and stop streaming? Dude, I haven't streamed on Trovo in like 3 years. That shit dead as hell. Does anyone even stream on Trovo anymore? Let's see. Sixless Trovo. Let's go to the homepage. The featured page, 12 viewers, 6 viewers, 158, 15, 10. Damn, there's like... We don't got no more... What happened to all the big streamers? PUBG Mobile, how do I do recommended viewers higher to low? Okay, so...
Big streamers. I think you had one tapped.
Oh, I was talking about like the ones beyond them. I'm talking about the World of Tank ones, the fucking, you know, those guys that were pulling like...
Who the fuck is watching World of Tank?
10,000 people, and that's one guy streaming on average.
Okay, were there any actual big streamers, or was it all treasure box?
No, those were organic. They didn't do treasure boxes because they didn't need to do treasure boxes to be at the top. You only do treasure boxes if you're a small stream. So if you're a bigger streamer, you just don't ever do them. Because you don't.
Viewers on Worlds of Tank.
You
just gotta be an entertaining ass person.
Like that dude, I don't know what he was Russian, so I didn't understand a single thing, but he was cooking motherfuckers on the tanks.
Yeah, they fucking play anything, bro.
Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto used to have motherfuckers that would average like there was like 10 at a time that would average over 1,000. Now it's only 68. I guess everyone left the platform because they stopped paying out as much money.
Remember who Low Tier God was?
Do I remember him? I know who he is, yeah.
Bro, he streamed on Trovo for like a week. It was some funny shit.
That dude, the chat had to go crazy because there's no bannable moderation shit, and that you can say whatever you want. How are the old heads doing? It's not game 1 yet, but they're about to play. They're doing like okay, you know, they're doing it. They did good in open scrims yesterday from what they said, but like today, I was 2v2ing them, and dude, I don't know, chat. I don't know. I was cooking them in the 2v2s, low key.
I'm gonna go back to bed, bro. Let me know.
Alright, bet. I'm on Elden Ring after this, so we'll probably be on Overwatch tomorrow.
And we'll see how it works out for them moving forward. Again, to recap what's going on tonight, guys, this is the Challenger Finals. The top.
Forget about that butt face Nox. Forget about Nox too, and then he'll randomly show up my chat. I have it blocked on Instagram and Twitter, I'm pretty sure. So he can't ever message me.
Tomorrow night. So again, top 6 is the bar that everyone is shooting for. And today we are getting into game number 1. Enigma, Erangel up next. Let's get your prediction for who takes this first map of the night.
First game, I'm throwing them on the spot right now. XYQ's got to get the win. They've got too much history. We're talking Balak, we're talking Juancho. He actually even showed up to the LAN event for Titan Gaming at PMSL Americas. The other 2 players, they've been on stage themselves as well. Now, with this being online, I expect those nerves nonetheless to still maybe be there. To be there. But this squad.
Yo, what's good, Afro?
Resume for them at this point.
Nectura, hit us with your pick for match 1 on Erangel.
I think it's got to be 3D Max. they won the Challenger qualifiers, right? They're gonna want to come out with a bang tonight, PB. I'm picking them.
How are you? I'm pretty good, pretty good.
I also am going to front run a little bit. I hear Coops. I click like. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with 3D Max as well for my pick for the first match. We'll see after this first match how they're gelling.
I mean, they averaged the 4th highest placement points.
I'm with you. I'll go 3D Max for the
And then they averaged 2.6. They averaged 2.6 kills per game. They're not even dropping 1 kill per game. Hold up. How do I click on their name?
And it's time to get it on the Challenger final.
Eliminations per game.
Neptura and Enigma take us away.
All right, who's trolling on the team? Let's find him. Where's the lowest ranked person? Valak averages half a kill per game. Okay.
One thing I'd like to bring up, Neptura.
Wait, I'm either blind or I don't see them. H is average 0.67.
Or maybe I just looked kind of funny to you, or you know, maybe.
Tensa averages 0.83.
I had to address the elephant room.
Yeah, I don't see Juancho in here. I've been real with you.
Absolute crime. We've not worked together since
Where is Juancho?
Season 4, season 3, something like that. It's been forever.
Hey, I always enjoyed the course.
All right.
As well, and everyone else. Obviously, now we're coming into Erangel.
All right, Juancho averages the same as HH. So Valak's bottom frag right now.
Spot.
But Juancho is only averaging 116 damage per game, and so is like H.
With 3D Max and stuff like that.
Juancho also only has 15 minutes average survival time. Oof.
Fan of the premier teams going from the track record from the previous.
It's looking rough out here, boys. It's looking rough. What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Do you think anyone's gonna be hot dropping these games, or do you think everyone's got respect on drop spots?
You know, I really hope they don't hot drop. Yes, it's fun, but we've only got 6 games, right? Enigma?
Yeah.
We've only got 6 chances to get that top 6. I think
The 6 chances to get that top 6.
Then ego drops for your drop spot. There's so many places on these large maps, right? Maybe Sandhawk, maybe maybe that's a little different, but you really have no excuse for hot dropping here. I know.
Yeah. And I mean, one thing I'd like to note as well is, you know, the team XYQ. I talk about them so much because they've actually given me the opportunity to watch their qualifiers.
Well, I played one game with 5, 45 FPS, and not come back to the game again.
Like that. So
Yeah, I haven't played it. I've been playing this game called Bloodstrike. It's not going to go anywhere, but it's just fun. It was an enjoyable fun. It's fun to play scrims because it's basically like Warzone, but you get more. You can just revive more. You know, like it's just you just run around and kill people basically is all it is. But it's a battle royale, so it's like once you hit in game, it's like you got to use your brain. But it's basically 8 minutes of gunning everyone and then 2 minutes of using your brain. C4 on top. Didn't C4 get exposed for hacking? They're pretty trash, aren't they? Because they all disbanded after they got accused of hacks, and it's a completely new team now.
Yeah.
That's what I last remember the last time I was in the game.
Feels like they didn't actually realize that there were going to be other teams here. They've been caught out under
3D Max, cool and all, but they got dead last in PMSL. Dead last in PMSL is still better than all the teams in this lobby, which is kind of crazy if you think about it.
Well, I mean, they'll start really biting you in the butt if you're not paying attention to it. We're seeing another hot drop as well.
Which team is Coops on?
All the way up in the north on Supremacy, Extreme Souls versus the Boba Lovers, and one spot that I really do enjoy when teams actually decide to fight here is
the points you said. I think this is points for this game. I'm not sure. I have no clue.
Sort of our position when it comes to Supremacy, but I gotta ask you: do you really feel like Boba Lovers is the type of team that could be able to make this aggression work in their favor?
Our Titan Series run was lovely. Not glad we won games when you were high. Why was I high again? I play ass when I'm high, but why did I get high in Titan Series? What were we doing? I'm trying to figure out because I hate playing when I'm high. Like when it's an actual tournament,
If they let it last too long, it will go against them, I think, here, just because of the position of Extreme Soul.
Yeah, dead last in Europe, Turkey. Steph top 1 in NA tier 2. I mean, dead last in Turkey could low-key be contenders for #1 in NA if you think about it. Like, I fully believe if 3D Max came to our region, they would win. Like if they had same MS as us. Like right now they're probably on like 200 MS because they're EU. But like, I think they're better than all the NA teams.
zone shift as well. We weren't able to see it too much, but it's just west of Severny towards that shooting range idea. So
Only ass is kind of wild.
team kind of rotating around here and stuff like that. That whole eastern side was reachable.
Why is this? Oh wait, they're not solos.
We're seeing it right now, Boba. I'm really not liking this. I wanted to see the aggression, but reality, they lost
Okay.
the early. Now getting
Dude, why is the audio delayed?
early knock onto Duke 77.
Dog, I remember you whiffing all your shots on it. Dude, I was so high, I don't remember any of the Titan series. I don't remember playing it.
1v2 situation, no support from his teammates.
Have like no memory of that shit. But all I'm saying is we were kind of
Oh
cooking.
my goodness, almost knocks him with it. Uzi in hand, M7. He's actually going for the jump play. Man, it's just ring around the rosy right here for Neptura. M7 comes in, but the Uzi hip fire is way too good. Thanos actually.
His teammates are right here. Why can't his teammates come help him?
The jump play. Thanos getting the knock, saving his teammate. Outlaws though, they were the school team.
That guy's name is fucking Thanos. It's kind of hard. Why is Overpower not playing? Because this is tier 2.
Yeah, I don't hate this from Outlaws. This is nicely timed as well. It is very unfortunate.
Ain't Zuko playing with 3D Max now? I'm not sure. Is 3D Max is the French dudes? All right, like they got Zuko, then maybe they're not in contention for first. You know what I mean?
So you know what, DE gonna get that extra point on board. They do have one down at the moment, but they're gonna get that res back up nice and easy. 2 elims to start off the evening. It's not bad, Enigma. We're not even in stage 2 yet.
Yeah, but the issue is it looks like Outlaws is starting to kind of constrict themselves onto the building. Looks like they're not going to commit to it just yet.
Oh, they should get a few kills here.
I really like that idea from
Or they should wait for them to fight in third party.
Especially with that revive, I think was a little bit slow coming through. But, you know, first game, a lot of people are maybe going to play a little passive unless they're dropped on, of course, like we just saw. So, you know, I don't blame them.
No, not at all. Yeah, 6 games really gonna make you have to move on a little bit, get the ball rolling. Excuse me.
Get the ball going.
It is gonna be challenging for these teams because I always say, right? It doesn't matter if you've played qualifiers or it doesn't matter if you've played with these teams before. Every event is going to have its own thing happening. It's going to have its own sort of vibe, not in that way, but like, you know, it's always going to have a different aspect to it. You're always going to have to sort of feel out what's going on in the lobby itself. And generally,
Why did the PSF there heard some bad things?
Got enough time to do that, to play a little bit more passively in the first few
No, nothing really happened. None of those bad.
Here you don't. So it's
They just like disbanded, left the team.
and then you gotta
That D6 OMG ethos. I hit like high diamond on your account already. I need a new account. But I D-rank it. The GOAT of caster now. That's what I'm saying, bro. Tech. Dude, Tech. What? You play for India region, right? In COD now. Or is this someone else?
You gotta be able to adapt and overcome. It's never gonna be the same thing twice. 4 teams and stuff like that. So that whole like concept of these teams, you know, having to do it on the spot.
They just scam their slot. That's it. Wait, what slot guys scam?
We see a lot of these teams, especially these newer teams, start to show that and not let, you know, those more vested veteran teams come out and kind of, I guess, show it to them.
Right, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the mental aspect here, particularly maybe in the premier teams that we have.
Got another one. I cut my alt.
They've already not qualified for.
Is he still the Ingo? Wait, what?
Finals, rather, in their own right? They're here for a reason.
Info? I don't think I have your alt's info.
Whether they can.
I need to like D-rank account to bronze so I can like mercy hunt. You know what I mean? And then boom.
Knowing each other from the qualifiers, the premier teams are the new kids in the block in that sense.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of learning in this first game. So yeah, I definitely think we are going to see a lot of mistakes, but also probably a lot of more passive play. People aren't going to take much risk here. DE, though, coming back to Rozhawk Enigma, I love this from DE. They've played this maybe slightly too slow for my personal.
PSF scam Valak and then speed missile slow, so they'd buy a new one.
They're doing it together, and
New slot. Did they?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't lose any.
She sold the slot.
They had that knock early on from
I mean, technically it's her slot, so they didn't really scam him.
Saving the squad and
But you know, they're calling it scamming because you know it was originally Valak's slot. Wait, no. No one got scammed the slot. Jules bought the slot from Valak for $500 extra than Valak bought the slot. So technically, Valak scammed her. If you think about it, you know?
This is going to be on the far south side of zone.
It has no rank? It doesn't have rank yet? Or just no rank?
Looks like old gangsters, they have a bit of an idea.
Because I'll play quick plays, I don't care. I play quick plays to warm up and shit, so. She gave them $100 or $150 out of the 2K prize. That's also fuck. Okay, so that one, Zuko and them are in the wrong again, or whoever it was. The tax in Cali, which is the slot owner, gets the money, right? Which is Jules. So Jules gets the money. She lives in Cali. Tax's own tournaments, or no, tax's own winnings or something is 40%. So what she did is she took out the 40% for NA and Americas, and then gave them 150, and then they gave them the full cut of the other tournament when they got the earnings for that. She didn't pay America's money properly. They all posted about it. She gave me like equal cut, even though I played a week for NA, which I was gonna give my money to Valak, and then Valak was like, "Why do we even give Sixless money? He was fucking useless. He didn't contribute anything." And I'm like, "Shit, my money now, dog. My money now. You should have just not said anything. I would have gave you the 400 or whatever she gave me, you know." But that shit went to gambling, and I'm up. So therefore, I profited off of that.
Rotating away towards the east side, really tragic to see. Obviously, Valak's the IGL for that squad.
Rank was locked. All right, bet.
Too much, but losing a player early on, especially coming into the first game, is definitely not something you want to be sitting well with.
No, I mean, of all players, it probably should be the IGL. He has to go out first, right? Because he can now backseat as IGL. It's all good. But
yeah, Valak ain't doing all that.
Beyond, so good that he's the one. Excuse me, he's the one that went out there. But it is unfortunate. You never want to lose one on rotation like that. They have a good position, though. It looks like that zone has gone up to the north side. And to be honest, this is probably a really, really good spot for them to hold, keep, to just chill for a little bit, see what other teams do around them.
Yeah, I believe they were the team that landed at Lipovka.
90% tax went crazy.
So they made the rotation early. Unfortunately, it looks like they just weren't together driving on that rotation. Because I feel like there's a world where maybe they were able to save Valak there on that pull-up just a little bit too far in terms of scouting and stuff like that. But a lot of teams are actually opting to center up around shooting range. They're not going to be playing around their edge. Unlike, you know, when we saw in PMSL Americas and stuff like that, we saw a lot of teams opting to play that edge game, and as soon as they see that zone shift...
H to the IGL? Valak's the IGL now. H, they don't want H to IGL because H puts them in good spots, which is basically what they're saying. But he puts them in such good spots that they don't get kills, right? And so, you know, new meta or whatever, they say that, you know, you got to get a lot of kills. But you can get good kills if you sit up in good positions, which I guess they're not doing because they don't know how to do that or something. I don't know. I don't really watch the stream, though. I'm in VC all the time when they're talking and shit.
Yeah, this is just gridlock.
Hi, Bandy.
At this point, we're living off the grid at this point. Blue zone's starting to eat you. And for Lotus Esports, I mean, you've stayed here long.
There's also like a lot of, I don't know. This team doesn't mesh together that well. You know what I mean? Like,
it looks like that.
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know. It's weird. From what I've heard from them, you know, when they're talking about scrims and shit.
Driving here, that is one of the vehicles where if you're going a little bit too fast over the edge, you might start spinning out. And I mean, unfortunately, we've seen it time and time again where the driving falls for the squad getting eliminated. And with this, I mean, they've got to cross a bridge and stuff like that to get to the north. Having just one vehicle and
wait, where's Fishy at, dude?
Oh my god.
Fishy's not on LTS?
Running into the next zone.
Why is their audio so delayed for the stream?
That's crazy. The #1 rule of esports: always make sure you have a vehicle.
No, Valak's IGL now.
I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they landed there in Pachinko yet. I have to take a look back later on and stuff like that. But that squad, how does that happen? How are we just letting the vehicles go to waste?
That is crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
That's a minus point for me. That's
-1
on your record. I'm sorry.
-1. Unfortunately, we can't dictate the points and stuff like that. But one thing we can see, of course, is the next zone shift gonna be popping any second now. looking at it, and it comes back to the south. Maybe a bit of a blessing for them, but those teams on the north, XYQ, we're looking at Golden Boys, BRZ Esports, Boba Lovers, they're all going to have to start moving in. And for the most part, this eastern side is my eyes turning up to on where these teams are going to go. It's just a matter of if they're going to be able to make it there coming in.
Oh. A lot of shots. Hello? Who was that to? I didn't even see. Okay,
To
sure.
one vehicle. That's where that was at.
Yeah. Yikes. My thoughts were straight onto 3D Max, though. PB, we're looking good, and as I say that, one goes out. The caster curse is real, Enigma. Take it away so I don't curse these teams further.
Hey, I mean, for the most part, it's you guys that said it, not me. I'm still going with XYQ. They got 3 up and a point on the board. Okay. But for the most part, we're looking at GR Esports. This is going to be centered up towards that southwestern side of the zone. And I'm not liking the Shack play so early on. Maybe they were just stressed. They lost that player early on rotation. A lot of these teams kind of feeling the brunt of the force.
This guy's name is fucking Diddy Party. That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. That is the greatest name ever.
Eastern side, just finding a spot on the bunkers. And for the most part, I think we're still going to be seeing no real fight commitments from squads, no 4v4s. It's mostly going to be these pod shots, trying to get those knocks and thirsts. But we've seen it time and time again. All it takes is one knock for these teams to get aggressed on. I'm just wanting to know, yeah, especially with, I'm going to ask you the question. I know in a turn. Do you feel like if you get a knock in this spot from Boba Lovers, do you even ever push it, or do you just stay on the spot?
I would do a split. I would send 2 or maybe even 3.
Name was casting pretty well, yeah. 60 coach or nah? No, I'm not coaching anyone right now.
Finish it up, take the fight if it's necessary. If it's not necessary, then you could.
You're facing him to the top right? Hold up.
It really depends on
What if I put it here?
Yeah,
Make it smaller. What if I make it like same size as this? Boom.
I love that. And for the most part, one thing I like too is, especially with this being such a high elimination,
Well, that look good?
I guess you could say, I'm wanting to see.
What can I cover this? See, I don't really need to see what match it is. We'll just cover it.
With the vehicles, we saw a lot of Brazilian and Latam teams from PMSL Americas. As soon as they get a knock, they're driving up. They're doing 720s in front of your face, just hoping someone peeks.
No way, 3D Max. Keep Nate and Zuko for EU peeps. If Nate and Zuko go to EU, they're just gonna get fried so hard. It's gonna be really bad. Because like EU is so much stronger than, you know, NA by a lot.
Bestie upstairs, he does have the S12K, but I don't think anyone's going to give him the 1v1 just yet. Naded out, flushed out with the DBS. Nice 3-man wipe for Fate. The squad, they are going to have to still rotate in Neptura, but I'm liking the idea of the nades there.
Yeah, really nicely played there. I mean, even using one of their players there as a little bit of a distraction, I'd like to think he was a distraction.
What's the best region for PUBG?
Late to the fight.
Mongolia right now, I guess. Or Brazil.
Nice and tight there. Not really.
Oh no, Brazil kind of cooks every year. Mongolia is like, they're strong.
They heard those shots. They heard.
And China's like, you know, they're like up there as well. But you know.
You never really see the SKS.
Remember when it was considered decent? Yeah, back in like 2018, 2019. And then all our good players quit. And so, you know.
As we're talking about as well, they're actually trying to.
Where is Valak and them at? Were they dead? Did I miss them die? No, never mind. They're right here. Mongolia cooked in PMDC though? Yeah. But when you compare like who's the best region, you have to take in consideration the like last 2 years. You know what I mean? Like the last 2 splits, you know? If there's like, you know, World Cup and then there's, you know, PMDC, I guess you could count both of those as 2 tournaments, but you have to base them off like the last 2 tournaments at least. One tournament, like, I was talking about this. I gotta take my shoes off. I have shoes on because I was gonna go to the gym, but then I lost my key card to the gym, so I can't get in the gym. So I gotta wait for the homie to go to the gym and give me a new key card. But so we saw Rejects winning Global Open, or whatever it's called, which proves that any team can, you know, win. We're so far advanced into the game. We're on what, year 6 or 7, some shit like that. That everyone's like, close enough skill level that it's a battle royale that like it doesn't matter that much. Any team can get perfectly blessed and just farm like 15 kills with a win, or they can get zone fucked, and just have unlucky games. It's just how it is. So we're at the point where like you have to compare off the last 2 tournaments to see who's consistent, because like I guarantee you in PMGC, RC's not making the finals. I would bet $1 billion on it. They're pretty trash, but they won. When it comes to PMGC, you have to play like a lot of like qualifiers against all these top teams, go through all this shit, and they're just not gonna do that. We've seen it every year. Dude, why is the sound so bad?
Get those nades going and then rotate out. I love the use of nades. They're doing it. They're continuing to do it.
Falcon picked up East, and they're not even. I can't remember who Falcon is. Which team's Falcon? They've all changed the same teams like 3 times.
I mean, one small mistake, it could be the difference between you getting the squad wipe or not. Bullet Club now, they were making the rotate in. You just saw someone with the Scar hitting shots. Unfortunately for them, Bullet Club will be able to get by. Skate 3, but they're actually pulling up on the solo of Fate.
Focus on AAU volleyball now. How tall are you for volleyball?
With the other teams around them, but Harry isolated out. A bit of a knock on a 1 player strafing around the
Mongolia has only 3-minute peak. Crisel took 3 out of the 4 spots in BG. Yeah.
2 teams on either side of them. It is.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's like, oh, India has 1 billion people, but why have they never, done good? It's just, I don't know. That confuses me though. Like, I feel like most popular region is usually the best region in video games. It's just how it is, because the more people that play it, the better chances that you're gonna have good players. Why is this guy crashing with half HP? Why are you crashing with 25% HP?
No way. This guy has some sort of shield, dude. How does he survive 2 drive-bys? And like, can he make it a 3rd?
Oh!
Yes, he can.
Oh my goodness! They got him. At least that time, Neftra. I don't even know what to say. At that point, if you run him into the vehicle,
Falcon says top action IC. There's Ed and East. Now wait, what's the starting for? I'm 5 with Limbo with my vert. Can usually touch the rim. Oh, nice.
Getting actually another knock. This is their compound to hold right now, winning every fight. We're talking 8.
What's your vertical? I had like a 32 or some shit like that. I can't remember if it's 32 or something. Maybe it was a 55 vertical. You never know, Jet. Got that Michael Jordan vertical. But I could easy dunk when I was athletic. I need a whole restriction bear scrims. I'm so bored right now. I'm tempted to make a scrim server for PUBG Mobile.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually that bored right now, chat. I don't have anything to do.
Stuff like that, but you gotta wait till the zones closed in. My only issue though,
It is in his own AAU team. Now there's a chance to play against each other in the national play. That's kind of gas.
I feel like they maybe should just congest down into the compound. Ooh. Big damage, but I mean, Tensa, no Overwatch damage whatsoever. H getting beamed on that drive-by play. And the Overwatch, I think, is the main thing for the Extreme Soul Squad. Being able to get away with their teeth. Oh my. I thought he was going to make it in. To solo now. Actually, XYQ outlasting.
What's your take on TSG? Their ass? I don't know. Oh, shit.
Up and the rest are
Bro, T's a 10-foot. I'll just copy the snaps format.
Players remaining. It shifts to the west.
That shirt fade need doing. It's because I wear it all the time. Because it's my only 5XL shirt.
Right now, especially with PB as
And it's like comfortable just wearing it.
100%. Look at them. Instant rotation into that zone. They're looking to take control of this. As it's all downhill from their position, it's easy to do, right? Great nade coming in there, though. The nades thick and fast. There is no mercy whatsoever for Raid right now. Look at all.
Oh my!
Midstream server with proper T1 and Tier 2 teams that do good go into T1. Yeah, I would just do what snaps or what I did in snaps. Or you have, I would just need staff. Like, quite literally, all I would need is staff, and I would tell them what to do, and then they could just do it themselves after it gets, set up.
Storm with this, but I think they're running out of smoke, I'm sure, and unfortunately, it's going to be TSG, one of our premier teams that were relegated down. They're wanting blood. They weren't happy with their performance in the Premier qualifiers. They're making sure, starting off from game 1, that they make it into the Premier finals tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%. Top 5. I mean, I know Raid are in a tough spot right now, but top 5 isn't the worst result for the first game of the day, right? So
Yeah.
I think they can still be happy with this.
XPIQ got 8 points game 1. And it has no T1 teams? Okay, but we have the makeshift T1 teams, you know?
Angle on most of these teams here. It's going to be very difficult for any of them to get into zone right now. Massive gatekeep opportunity here. Down they go. Rock OP. It's in the name, people. There he goes. He's getting that 4 eliminations on the board.
Yeah, and I kind of like what you said too, is that you were happy that they weren't overextending and stuff like that as a squad, because now we just saw it. They were able to 3-man spray onto Team Raid. Now they understand that a lot of these teams, they're losing a player early on and stuff like that, and opening nade knock onto the Outlaw squad.
Imagine 3D Max wins Titans and gets another P missile slot.
Again, Neptura, this team
Is Titan going to be playing in, or I mean, is, what do you call it? Is 3D Max going to be playing in EU, or they're going to play in A? Because they're 2 and 2 right now.
Why not? Push the nade. Excellent decision here from Zuko, but it is going to make him go down here. Hopefully he's got some backup. Oh, through the smoke.
Yeah, the hip fire. I mean, UMP is saving grace for him.
Wait, why don't they just play a high hill? Wait, why don't they just play on the top and just wait? If they just wait, they're gonna kill them.
TSG's full slamming into them.
And there's still, what? There were still like 10 people alive? They lost 1 person for no reason there. Why did they do that? Why are they playing so far down? Just sit on the top of the hill and shoot everyone, bro. Like, it's not that complicated.
They're out for blood. They're driving around. It's only a solo on the other side of the
Man, you got all this hill to just look over everything right now that you could have just waited so much longer. And then that TSG team would have forced a fight with the other team, and that's when you third party, guys. Like, why are you engaging in fights when you don't need to? And it's late game and there's 2 other teams alive. Like, what? Like, look at all the space they still have. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, the only, I think, wild card's gonna be GR gets found out, but I think that's worth it. Driving his zone and go for it. He's actually not gonna stop there.
Word bro, Low Tissue's not doing shit in these tournaments. I mean, they're in the tier 2 version, so they're not doing the greatest.
Maybe getting the second player. Nope, not enough. And here we go, Triggs with the big daddy gun. TSG.
Wait, 24 teamless?
#1 Neptura.
I think 24 should never be picked up for their team. In my opinion, chat. He can't go to land, so there's no point in picking him up. It'd be a wasted pickup, because he'll never amount to anything.
They were in all those teams that were all fighting it out, and oh my goodness me, they came out on top for sure. Oh wow, what a great win. Excellent stuff.
What a great win.
Honestly, to kick things off, I was thinking about Jukes early on that when we saw that northern zone, and I was thinking Zarky finish, maybe, and then it started to come back down, but ultimately a really good job, and I thought 3D Max was going to get blessed there as that circle kept chasing him a little bit, but ultimately 3 Sheep Gaming coming out the way they needed to and putting up a dub here in game #1. Enigma, talk to me a little bit about, I guess, the key points that you saw on that first match.
Well, the key points, I think, was just Outlaws and stuff like that having to rotate around the map.
Yeah, tell me years ago what's stopping.
Unfortunately, though, a lot of these teams have these hot drops.
When he was in Mizexus, he had a shit team. And then when he was in YKG, he had Fears on his team, and Joey's IGLing. And then, well, what did he do after that? I can't remember. He was on Taco Lovers, or whatever their fucking name was. I can't remember who their name was. And they qualified for Primus LNA, but he can't go, so they had to forfeit the slot.
And for them, finish in that top 2 ranking.
It was almost like what tier? I guess tier 1. I don't know. Tier 2. Shit, I don't know. I don't know any of the tiers anymore.
Play here, absolute madness kicking off, and this one with vehicles just zooming by. Some of the shots of this first game, absolutely incredible. We saw some flicks. We We saw some 4x scars from range, gunning down people in the road. We see some collisions. Just absolute madness in this one. And obviously towards the end here, Outlaw having a couple different engagements, crashing compounds, ultimately coming out the better of both of those. So I'm liking Outlaws after this first game. Granted, they finished in 4th place for this match, but they had a chance to get their guns warmed up here.
They sure did. They really, really did. They got here. I think, to be honest, this is one of the toughest starts to a day, to a finals that we've seen in a long time. Right? There was so much going on, and the 4 teams on the north side were just inundated. There's about 6 people in like 2 square feet there, so a lot of tough decision-making happening for all of these teams, and what a way to start off that game.
See the match rankings for our first game on Aaron Gell. 3 Sheep Gaming picking up the dub here. 6 elims, so kind of like we are on the elims for the day. It'll end up with 16 total points. 3 Max putting up 9 elims. That will have 1 point off the mark there for Sheep Gaming. GR Esports, Outlaws, and Team Raid will top 5. But I gotta call your attention down to XYQ. Only 1 rank point, but 7 scoring points to start things off. Didn't finish in the top of the standings, but man, they had some good work. What do you think about XYQ there, Nick?
For the most part, I didn't even think that they got that many eliminations. I didn't catch much of it on screen, but it seems they were doing something right as a 3-man. They were one of those North teams they had to rotate in, and fortunately for them, they were able to kind of salvage this game in my eyes and pick up this elim. So nice stuff to see. Of course, we're expecting real plays.
Absolutely. And as we started off today, we have some teams with bonus points, right? So let's see how those factor in with 3D Max winning the Challenger qualifier, hopefully finishing in that top spot. They're coming today with 10 bonus points already in tow. Only 1 point back from that first game. They find themselves on top of the standings right now, 25 total points.
Jeez.
So you'll love to see here, ultimately, Outlaws, XYQ, 3 Sheep Gaming. We're crushing here, but overall, we'll get some standings sorted out and back to you here shortly. And again, Aaron Gell.
Oh, that's just for that game. Okay.
Our attention to Miramar next. Enigma, we got the desert. Anything that's not on this first match. Oh man, this is the team to watch up there in the desert.
It's definitely got to be Outlaws. They were the team that had teams slamming them on that southern side, I guess more north of the Rosshawk River and stuff like that. A team won back-to-back team fights. They came into that late game, guns blazing and stuff like that. Unfortunately, not getting the placement we wanted, but that team, they've shown promising signs for a team that I've never heard of before.
100%. Well, hey, Netro will come to you for your thoughts here in just a moment, but first, we will take a quick break to get our second lobby loaded up. Miramar getting suited up right now. The teams are loading into the lobby. We'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Alright. Let's run the US and you came over the younger. Wait, hold up. 6-man keyboard warrior and is this for sure? It was actually a group chat with Honcho and then. The combo Marcy or not? No, it's not combo Marcy. It was good Marcy. How you doing though? Missed both shots completely? Alright. Yeah, let me play my music chat. How you been? Been chilling, you know? Doing my thing as usual. I'm gonna grab some food, chat. I'll be back. Do we have the glaze off? What the fuck are y'all talking about? What did I miss? Who are we glazing?
I mean, we must have the same mind for the most part. The shirts, we're talking favorite maps in Miramar. I'm definitely on the same page as you when it comes to that. Now, I do enjoy Erangel because, you know, it's the classic map and stuff like that. But Miramar, you really get to see people really, I guess, show that tried and true games.
Chat, how did I go to the regional clash?
Top level. PMSL,
There you go.
PGC, stuff like that. PMGO, even where these teams
Woo! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, boys! That's what. Y'all see that? Y'all see who's in number 1? On my team! Let's go!
I think it was NRG's old squad Nemesis.
Who the fuck is KSG?
The Miramar zone on zone 6. So if you get into these lobbies,
Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. Forgot. Wow. Holy shit! Only S? You didn't tell me you were a professional player?
And I'm hoping that
What? Only S. I didn't know I was in the presence of a goat, dude.
and start popping off.
Love to see it. Nakura, talk to me a little bit. What do you think about Miramar? Then also, you know, who is going to...
How is DRS 4th? How did DRS... Oh, new team?
One on Erangel. Who are we looking at doing super solid here in game 2?
What does the fox say?
You gotta click that mute button over there. Maybe not. Who knows? But anyway, we'll come back to you in just a moment. Just holler any point when you want to interrupt me, Nuptura. No big deal at all. She's back. Anyway, coming to you. What are you thinking about, you know, Miramar, and then also who is going to be coming to kick some butt?
Newark KSG, they just joined PEL. Who is their team? Any known players?
Entirely before we'll see. Let's see. The mic issue has scrambled me slightly. Greedy Max, I think, for me, very well on Miramar. They have a very central drop spot. If that's not changed, could be looking at again a very good game from them. But you know, we saw some really good stuff here. I'm looking at Fate as well. They did.
Why are we not listening? Is it lame tonight? What do you mean why are we not listening? Can y'all not hear it?
I'd like to see what they can do with a little
Y'all hear it now?
open space to work with.
I love that. And before we get into the next game, Enigma,
God,
I
yeah.
want to pick your brain kind of as a former pro.
Was a little loud.
You know, understanding, like, if we're mentioning, like, hey, maybe we don't hot drop. You know, that's not the move. How do these teams know, you know, where the drop spots are for these teams, especially...
Teabag used to support Mortal. That's wild.
Lobby. Some of these teams competed with a certain lobby for the Premier Challenge, or for the Premier qualifiers for 3 days. Some of these teams played in a Challenger division with a whole different set of teams. So it's like, how do they know who's dropping where? Is that something that they got to feel out as the night goes on? Or is there some sort of conversations happening behind the scenes where there's like a handshake agreement? It's like, well, hey, we got Pachinki, and everybody's just like, cool, we respect it.
I mean, if you're one of those top teams and stuff like that, I think you have that sort of handshake of respect.
Bro,
you know,
used to
we let
glaze
that team
Soul
take that
Mortal.
top
That's
spot.
wild.
Back in the day, you know, Tempo Storm took Pachinki, C9 took Novo and stuff like that. Today's day and age, it's obviously we're looking at the likes of NRG and stuff like that. Before these teams coming into today's matches, they also had a bit of time to scrim and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that these teams were able to set up the lobby, get all 16 teams in, and really kind of, I guess you could say, battle it out for these spots. Obviously, we just saw in game 1, some of those teams are still wanting to battle it out in the tournament. I'm just hoping coming into this Miramar that we don't see that, because after this, you're going to be going right back into Erangel and then Sandhawk, and you're going to be leaving yourself looking at the leaderboard saying, hey, we don't have any sort of points coming.
God damn. They just equally asked, like, what happened to my Mongolian teams, dude? Like, look at them.
I mean, you saw
9, 10, 11, 13th? Like, what's going on?
Early, and I thought they were going to be able to turn it around, but unfortunately, they just couldn't find the shots. Ended up 2 players down, and the momentum just kind of continued from there. They were one of my picks actually to perform well in these Challenger finals tonight, so they're going to be hoping to turn it around here in game number 2.
They're playing the Chinese version. That's what they're getting good.
What are your tips for success kind of moving forward into this next match?
I think the big thing is not to be too confident in your high ground position, because on Miramar, there's always a high ground that's higher than you. It's always how it is. And so you've got to be really careful with your angles on Miramar.
No one's higher than me, dude. And trust me, I'm pretty high.
Be behind every single rock, and so you've got to be really confident that you're not getting seen if you're going to split wide. So maybe keep it a little smaller, maybe look up a little bit more, and you know, just play it safely a little bit.
All right, I love it. Well, hey, we are loading into the lobby still, and before we get in there, I want to do some predictions. Obviously, we had some decent ones in the first game. At least none of our picks went out first or anything like that. We got there pretty decent, 3D Max, close but no cigars. So Enigma, I'll come to you for an official lock-it-in prediction.
This might go 20K's probably 1v4. I'm not looking at your goats 1v4, dog.
Taking the padlock
Your
out,
goat
we're
fucking
going
sucks,
Outlaws.
okay?
They went back-to-back squad wipes. Obviously, they didn't perform well into that late game. They were eliminated kind of early in my eyes, going to that top 5 range. But the squad, they've shown the dominance in taking the fights. It's just a matter if they can keep it all the way to the end. So, Outlaws, I'm putting you on the spot. I'm locking you in.
What is this right here, dog?
I love the pick. I'm going to cut in line here and just...
This your go, Doc?
Same thing.
This your go?
Really hit my pick with my logic. We're wearing the blue polos, baby.
I don't know this guy. I don't know this goat you speak of.
I'm going
All
to
right?
look at Outlaws as well. But Neptura, coming to you, who do you pick here for our second battle?
You know what? XYQ actually had a really good game on a Wrangle.
I don't think it's really good, okay? I don't think... Let's settle down with the really good. Oh, it doesn't update the stats live on the website, unfortunately.
They can really hold on to it and really lock it
Ugh.
It's definitely a good pick, and like you, Enigma, they kind of
Doozy tax?
me a little bit. They put up 7 elims on our first map tonight.
Is there anyone in the scene named Richard?
Elims popping off from XYQ.
Holy shit, Richard? Oh, it's Ricard.
As the event went on.
Damn.
So hopefully they'll continue to be able to.
What if there's a Bob? Anyone named Bob?
Placement here.
Bob's.
Get situated here for Miramar.
Is anyone named Colt?
Again, trying to finish better than 7th or 8th
Coliga?
place. And
Damn.
ultimately, guys, if you're just tuning in,
Hey, this guy just played in
Challenger Finals is to
Who else?
finish top 6. Whether you're number 1, whether you're number 6, doesn't matter. You're just trying
Let's
to
see.
clear that bar because ultimately those.
What's the name? What's a weird? Let's look at a basic name that you'll never really see.
Qualifiers, and they will be playing in the Premier Finals tomorrow night with a chance.
Turkey always has bums and frauds on his team. I don't know, man. Sounds like a him problem, bro. Maybe he should join a team that, isn't bums.
As well. So let's go ahead and take another quick break. We've got some players that are taking a bathroom break or something. Who knows? We're gonna go herd the cats, get them into the lobby, and we will be back with you guys in just a moment.
James. There's a James. I'm dying. Holy shit. God damn, that's loud. We got James Bank, alright? IC, why do you have Pimacell in your name? Are you the IC I know, or... Because the IC I know multiple ICs, actually. That doesn't help. I know like 5 different ICs. Are you the old boy IC? Are you the Apex IC? Are you the Rank Grinder IC? Or are you a different IC? What do you think about Gox? He's fucking ass. Where's Lord at? I don't see Lord. Wait, Berlin, Saudi Arabian? I thought he was European. They need to drop Ralph, okay? This roster right here. Here's how you fix it, chat. Dropped. And then you just rebuild around those two. Freak's ass, okay? Ralph is... It's not 2020 anymore, okay? So, you know, it's not 2020. It's like putting me on a roster and being like, yo, why is it not working, guys? This guy was good at one point. Lufa fucking sucks as well. I love Lufa. He's a homie, though. But, like, he's a Japan farmer, okay? And, you know, it's okay to be a Japan farmer because he has more earnings than, you know, all of NA. But he's not good outside of the region, okay? We've seen this countless times. So why did they think picking him up would be a good idea? I feel like it's like no one knows how to build a team. You know what I mean? Like no one knows how to build a team. Ralph is decent. Ralph is not decent, buddy. Okay? Ralph bottom frags every tournament for his team. And then he also can't IGL anymore. So, the thing, chat, is you don't want decent players on your team. Coops shouldn't settle for a decent player on his team. He shouldn't settle for a good player on his team. Coops should be playing with the greats, alright? Coops is on the level above the greats, okay? So why is he playing with bums, you know? He's ruining his career. Or his competitive career. You know, he's probably making bank in NGX, you know, so it doesn't matter. But looking at just tournaments, you know, he's ruining his career.
This is crazy because we haven't seen prize pools like this since, like, you know, I guess now that that's a thing, Titan Series kind of takes the lead spot up until PSL.
Yeah, I really like how you said that lead spot because in my eyes, you know, Titan Series, this is the starting point for a lot of these teams. We're talking the Challenger qualifiers. You said 85 to 10 teams.
Includes from at the end, no.
Here tonight, 6 of the teams competing here as well. We're from Premier, so these teams, they're coming in tonight. Maybe they've never touched competitive PUBG Mobile. This is their first experience.
He needs to most likely go to EU. My bad, chat. But best region for him to go to is EU.
Games, I'll take it. So before we get into the second match of the night, let's take a peek at the standings, see kind of where things are
This is
at.
EMEA.
Top 6
Oh.
is the spots that we're looking at right now. So as it sits
Wait.
right this moment, 3D Max, Reshape Gaming, Outlaws, Team Raid, XYQ, and Golden Boys are in position to move on right now. But I'm sure things will be shaken up as we have 5 more games.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, what? Oh, this is the least. Wait, there was a finals? Oh, wait, there was a finals. Who's on Brute Force? Why the fuck did they cook? The same team? It's kind of wild. Well, they added 2 new players. But you got the same core 3. Brute Force has never really done better than Arabia Fall. But, his best bet's an EU team. They're most likely going to be able to speak English. So, like, if he ever wants to, like, win a Worlds or even make it to the finals, he needs to get rid of the 3 players on his team, or he needs to go to EU. Saudi Arabia is never making a PMDC. It's like... Oh, wrong one. I forgot we're in 2024 right now, and it was in 2023. But... Alright, you had a EMEA team here, and then I think they're an EMEA team as well. That's all the EMEA teams. So the highest ranked EMEA team is 23rd, right? Right, chat? 23rd. And then it goes down to 30th, and then 35th. I don't know anyone else. Kind of sure stuck in my teeth. Delicious food. And then, was that all of them? Where is the EMEA? Am I blind? EMEA, holy shit, there we go. Yeah, so they all did ass, okay. And then India's got Arabia points. And then Africa points, you know, whatever. That doesn't matter because they did ask. But like,
Elimination point.
no team he joins in that dog shit region is making it to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they kind of got into that back and
So, you know,
able to get some shots, but did connect quite a bit, and ultimately with this
Nox finally got Titan Series, but
way more north than
wait, what?
we usually see on Aaron Go. They
He got the Titan Series,
shots back and forth, but not
but he just dropped out of his team.
outside of that one squad fight that they had. We'll obviously keep an eye on them moving forward as Natura has a friend and obviously. So we'll keep an eye on things there. Again, we are loading in, so we're waiting on one.
Everyone been new? I haven't watched Comp in forever, dog.
Into the lobby, almost ready to go though for Miramar. Again, map 2, and I got my eyes on.
FaZe Clan the best? What the fuck are you talking about?
That for me is a circle I don't want to.
Where the fuck did the FaZe Clan Dick Rider come from?
Give me something super far north, like you know.
He just appeared?
I don't know that I've ever seen a circle finish up there at Campo Militar. Enigma, have you?
I think it's
Enigma, have you?
along, like, that
Have
wall,
you seen it, Enigma?
that lake towards
Tell
that-
us.
towards the middle of the map on the north. I
Tell us,
think
Enigma.
on that western side, but I'm with you on it. Let's see something new. The Eastern Islands I've never seen, or actually I think I've seen it once back in like 2019. It's been way too long. I don't know if we can maybe, you know, move the zone a little bit more to that side of the map. But in my mind, you know, I'm hoping that we get something crazy because you see the same thing and over and over. People know what they're doing. I want to see something new, and I want to see the chaos unfold because I'm casting it. I'm not having to worry about playing it, so I just love seeing all the action.
You know, if it were me, like
Ain't nobody care about Nox with his 13 pillar rolls. He can go back to sweating in Nos scrims.
give us the ability to like, call our own shots when it comes to the circle. Like as casters, I think it would be fun to just puppeteer like maybe every other zone. Like we're just gonna send it over here. I would love to be able to have that kind of control at my fingertips. Probably not likely that that gets implemented, but man, that would be funny if we could just send it on out to the ocean and have people swim to the final zone. I don't know. One of the things that I'm seeing on Miramar quite a bit, at least in the Americas side of things.
Chat, Enigma just told me there's gonna be a slight delay until the next game starts, so it probably starts in about 5-ish minutes.
Zone where that unplayable
Because he messaged me 6 minutes ago and said we got another break, at least 5 minutes from now, plus the delay. So the game started 2 minutes ago, so we got like 3 minutes until the next game starts, chat.
just a random chance of the zone.
If my math is correct, which it most likely isn't. So somewhere around 3.
So many times, and it's such a treacherous, toxic circle. I don't know.
Also, chat, I think I burnt my food a little bit.
It's over in Europe, but I will say today over in the PEL regional championship that's going on today, we did
Yeah, I burnt my food a little bit. That was definitely burnt.
block.
Ah.
It's definitely something that happens, and I love it.
Hold on, this is so burnt, I gotta spit it out, bro. It's so burnt, I can't swallow it. I have a trash can in my room. Chat, I'm telling you, having a trash can in your room is a game changer. Like, I never got one until, like, recently. But, like,
This evening,
that shit's peak.
the top 6 after tonight will be moving on to the Premier Finals, which takes place tomorrow night. The top
Where I'm eating fried okra. It's the first thing I've eaten in 2 days.
the teams in the region, but who honestly knows it's a great
Actually, I ate a piece of bread last night.
you know, feel they've got
Second thing I've ate.
at the highest level.
What was I talking about, chat? What story? Oh, also, chat, after the,
Series. It's too late for this season, obviously, but for next season,
the stream, I will be streaming Elden Ring and raging at it, okay?
vacation,
Don't mess with him. He punches trees for fun.
get involved at the challenger level. You play through the open. If you're one of the top, I believe it's the top 10 teams that are here tonight, and they're joining the bottom 6 from Premier. Prove it on the battlegrounds, baby.
Marshius knocks all, refuse to lose when we play that, but it's definitely not, bro. I've known this Marshy for a while.
But good news, guys. We are getting ready for our second game. The plane is gearing up. We've got the fuel in. It's about to head on over to battle. Any final thoughts from you, Enigma, before we take it on in?
Just reiterating, the team I'm looking at right now is going to be out. 2 squad wipes. I'm hoping Miramar, they're able to keep that pressure going because if it's not a fluke, I guess you could say, in the first game, you bring it into the next one and the game after that. So Outlaws, I'm looking at them.
Love it, as am I. Again, I thought they were the most polished team from a fighting perspective in that first game. We saw a couple of different squad engagements and just boom, 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 boom.
Dude, I got this shit stuck in my teeth now.
Taking down squads that were defending compounds even, and that's what you like to see. They coming in firing on all cylinders, see if they can keep it going. And remind us one more time.
Also, pay attention. Last was when I went into Shrovo stream with a whopping 2 viewers and asked them to change his. This is true story. Bro, what? Nox would be the goat if you just didn't play at all. I forgot what Six said, something like, y'all all punch trees, but nobody got charges. I don't remember that. Where'd you throw away your trash for? In the trash can in the kitchen. But like, I have one in my bedroom now, so I'm gonna walk to the kitchen. My kitchen's far as fuck away. That's like a 3.5 minute walk, okay? So now, alright, I'm still hungry, so I'm eating the burnt shit. Hold on. Alright, this isn't burnt.
Hitting the battlegrounds here momentarily. We'll be back in just a jiff, guys. Thanks for bearing with us.
Ah, I got a burnt one. Welcome back, T-Back. This sounds like some shit that would be in like the NFL. Like when you're starting it up. Coda the best when he was in his prime. I mean, I agree with you, Jay. He was the best when he was in his prime. Unfortunately, he was in his prime for only 3 minutes. But those 3 minutes of his prime were pretty insane. What do you think is going to be the performance in Valak's team in the upcoming tournament? Yo, why does this shit low-key go hard? Like, y'all can't say this music they're playing doesn't go hard. As soon as the game changed, the phone only Coda was like, alright, I'm gonna head out, hold on. Let's go to Coda real quick. I'm telling you, this one tournament, bro, he was a fucking demon. He was a demon on this thing. And then he got fucking cooked. And then he was a demon here. Because he was still on iPad. And then he was on phone. He did decent in this. I can't remember if he did decent in this, but like, and then this. What is this? 4th place? Yeah, they didn't qualify by one placement, basically. What do you have on his team? And then after this, it was over for him. It was over for him. He went to GT5, 17th-24th. In-game, 8th place in ESL Season 5. What is tempo? What the fuck happened this tournament? Okay, oh, it's the old XQ roster. Okay, so that makes sense. What's with wildcard? Beach Banana, Spring, Slicky, Acer. Why did they do so bad? What about tempo? Rain, Spec, Tensa, HH. Why did they do bad? Why are they 12th place? Tribe. Okay, it's understandable they did bad. What about Omen? What's Omen's roster? Juicy, Nico, Angry, Telly, Why are they that low? How do you let Team Venerate above you? Homie Chris, chat. Chat, Chris is dead, by the way. Rip Chris, dude. I'm pretty sure it's Chris. I remember hearing he got like a motorcycle accident. Hype. What is this team? How did they? What? PK. They had me on the roster. That's all that matters, boys. You see this? They had me. All right, that's all you really need in life. Is me. Square One getting 3rd is the funniest shit, by the way. 3rd place, like you never would have guessed this team 3rd place. Then Cloud9 2nd. Unfortunate. Couldn't clutch up. Oh, I forget this is a 5-game tournament. Never mind. That makes so much more sense that it's a 5-game tournament. Who died? Chris. It was a Latam player. The Star Challenge a lot of iPads back then. to qualify to it, they allowed iPads, and then once it was LAN, you had a specific phone that everyone played on. What would happen if Rolex came back to the competitive? He'd be a tier 2 player. Like, chat, let's go check out Rolex. Rolex back in the day was at the top of his game. Rolex back in the day would have been an easy top 3 player if he just played comp. Maybe even number 1. He was like Coops before Coops, skill level wise, you know? He was just overall insanely good, and then he also was really smart. Okay, he just plays Warzone now? Alright, let's check out a hot drop. A healer. I've heard this ad so many times, dude. Alright, let's see the hot drop real quick. Alright. Plays with a yellow crosshair?
No, that's it.
What if PUBG suddenly allowed iPads in comp? A lot of the, or a majority of the current top teams would just switch to iPad and it would be the same top teams. Alright, he's got 4 kills right now.
Still got 64.
Yeah.
You can. No.
Oh, he's a good knock. Okay, should be good nade.
No.
What the fuck? He just insta-died.
I'm wanting to see some PMSO America's Koi kind of nonsense where it's you're a solo behind a team, you're getting nade knocks and 2 or 3 bunches of them, making it come down to 1v1 scenarios when we thought a team had it dead to rights. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be ending up in Militar or on that eastern island, but we know the south side of Miramar, I've seen it go there a few times. I wouldn't be surprised if it went down there towards that bottom side of the map. And I know a lot of these teams, they would probably absolutely hate it, but I know us, including the viewers, of course, would absolutely love the fact that that zone happened. So I'm hoping today is the day for that.
Amazing. Well, we are flying into the game, and you can tell by these visual indicators on the screen. You can ask in French. So good luck with that. We will see you guys at game. Take it away. Miramar starts now.
Game 2, baby. Now, I wish I knew French, Neptura, so hopefully you're going to be the one that teaches me a word or two. But for the most part, you know, Miramar, we're finally getting around to it. This is Powerbang and I's favorite map. We got the same shirt on almost. You know, I don't have the facial hair like him, unfortunately, or Dave or Jukes. But, you know, we're trying to get there. But for Miramar, though, one day it'll happen. But for Miramar, thankfully, you know, I think the sand would get in the hair and stuff like it doesn't sound comfortable. But for the most part, how are we feeling looking at the playing path right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very good about this. It's nice and central. Teams can go left or right as they choose. Certainly for teams that drop in places like San Martin, like Leonis, alright, it's going to be a really good zone for them. At the moment, I'm not seeing what I was worried about. 3D Max may get hot dropped here, right? We had San Martin, a really central location.
Fucking Aladdin? Holy shit, dude. He's on a fucking carpet. What the hell? That is so much cooler than a parachute. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's just when he's falling. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, Miramar is one of those maps where with it being so large and the POIs are pretty spread out, if the plane path is not in your favor, it really kind of makes you wonder where you're going to drop for vehicles. We saw Lotus Esports that last game, of course, having to run it on foot like they're hillbillies or something, you know, the Outback, and we're seeing it even though the plane path suited a lot of these teams, we're seeing a hot drop here in the middle, 3D Max losing a player early on to DE.
Alright, chat, Enigma lied to me. It's 8:20. He said 5 minutes from now plus a delay, so it should have started 8 minutes ago. Little game sound? Wait, turn it down? Or turn it up?
What happened here? Pump shotgun coming in, but
this is T2, they just use fancy words now. Titan Series isn't allowed to use the words pro, T1, Tier 2, shit like that. certain words, so they have to call it like, oh, premier, you know, challengers, you know,
DE again here.
whatever the words they use are.
San Martin. Oh, but Robs with the shoddy will go down eventually, but at least he takes one with him, right? Hopefully that is the case.
Big fan. Hi, Annabelle.
Nowhere
Big fan of you.
near his team right now. They were definitely
Was that Mickey?
not expecting anything like this to happen. Otherwise, you'd see 3D.
Guys, want to go watch Valorant match 2 as they start?
It's not looking good. It's just Quan. It's just Zuko left alive. No one is safe.
Yeah, I mean, there must have been some sort of, I guess, miscommunication.
Holy fuck, Chad. It's been 40 minutes since game 2 ended.
Gonna drop with them after that first game, but you know, every game is different. Miramar is one of those maps where people would try.
Back in the day, I always wanted to see Bayo Pirate Sixless Rolex squad. The original C9 squad's better with unevenness of Rolex. We need more gun skill. Rolex, like that team is just equal, you know. And we're all smart. We're all, you know, decent gunners. We're all, you know. But you need someone that has like a higher gun skill than everyone. So, because uneven would win his like 1v2s the majority of the time. Like he was good, you know. People like don't remember how good uneven was. It's kind of weird. People always like downplay uneven. I don't know why.
Maybe you're too fragmented at this point, right? You can technically do a 2v4. We've seen it before. Not to rhyme or anything, but Quan on one side, and you've got, was it Nate? No, Zuko on the other.
Hello, Sixless. What do you get my name?
This fight. Maybe they're far enough away from DE here that they could actually just quietly move away. And
Who is Pyra? Sixless's favorite NA player.
something else for the rest
He's not my favorite NA player.
Yeah, my only
Bayo is my favorite NA player. Pyra is the best NA player.
Great mad dash in the open to anything, I guess, towards the west or the south. Now, obviously, Zuko here can maybe escape, but at this point, I mean, you honestly need to take this fight. I don't see them as a duo playing the late game together. As a trio, we saw they were able to do it last time, but they're really going to be wanting to do this as
Pyra is uneven. What?
Really should just be looking for these elimination points in my eyes and try to salvage some of it, because we're not in 2018, 2019 PUBG Mobile. We're in
Second favorite player? Actually, Honcho is my second favorite player. Alright. Honcho's probably number 1 now, but like,
or else you're just gonna be a stand.
because, you know, Bayo doesn't play anymore. You know, back in the day, it was Bayo. And then Pyra would have been second back in the day. Actually, Adder would have been second when he was in NA. And then it would have been Pyra. Actually, Adder above Bayo for my favorite player in NA when they were NA, you know. My favorite player of all time is Suck. The second is Adder. And then third is Pairboy. Last year I asked you if I can copy your name. You said yes. Valid. All right, that's good enough for me. I was just wondering. I don't lie.
It's in.
You better be dominating the lobbies if you got my name. You know what I mean? You can't, wait, what the? They just. What is happening right now?
I don't know what the heck happened.
What Bayo's up to now? Probably college, playing Rust.
Really thought that was gonna be some teams. Thankfully,
Yeah, it's
no one got knocked.
probably what he's doing right now. Can't remember if he's still in college, but he's definitely on some Rust.
And for the most part, I mean.
And also, when I'm in VC and I stream Star Wars or the Clone Wars in VC, this motherfucker will magically join the VC.
That is the worst spot next to a
You gonna copyright strike you once you're rich? Real.
and a car slams into you.
But Bayo will randomly join my Discord VC that I'm in when I'm streaming Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Like, it could be it could be like 3 a.m. It's like he gets a notification when I start streaming Star Wars: The Clone Wars in Discord. But Coops is top 5. He'd probably be at 4 or 5. I think Old Boy would be at 4, and then Coops would be number 5. Rob's would be like number 6. Trying to think of all the players. Top number 7.
Cleaning up what they started. They They got the 2 knocks and the third. So they found where Quan was at on that west side and just pieced them apart. And now it looks like they have an idea. Not sure if he's
Carrillo, number 8.
Angle or try to knock one on the cross here, but if DE Esports plays this right, they should be able to get the last elimination on Nezuko. Does have
Number perk, yeah.
Though, riding out in the building, and I mean, yeah, it's just a matter of time before this is just donezo.
Suck's gonna choke tomorrow. Suck always chokes, dude. I've come to term that Suck will never fucking win anything ever in my life. All right, but I'll be dead before he wins something. Okay, like, but him getting top 3, hell yeah.
Okay. Nope. Can't even get a
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
Zuko, big rip. He's out. 0 eliminations. 16th place. That is 0 points on the board.
Perk is the best Vit NA player of all time. How many Vietnamese NA players are there that you know of that you can name off the top of your head? Suck is number 3 all time. I think you could definitely argue Suck number 3 or top 3 all time. You would have to say Pairboy in order number 1 and 2, and then 3rd place would be like Suck. But then you could also say Jimmy number 3, you know, or number 2 over order, you know.
Teams actually in the current zone. We're about to see the next zone shift as well.
You want Revo? I like Revo as a player, but he's not as high as I like Carrillo. Cause like Carrillo, like he was like the GOAT when I was playing, you know, the GOAT of Americas, and like he was like, you know, who I saw as like the best competition, which is why I like him, because I like playing against good players, you know, and I like watching good players, you know, and so the combination of me playing against him and him being a top player that I like watching, very high skilled, just puts him higher on the list. Top is that high because he uses the mini, and I love people who use the mini and snipers. Federal will be like 9 or 10. I think I already said who's number 8. I can't remember if we're on 8 or 9, but I think Federal will be 9 or 10 because he snipes a lot.
I think it is highly probable though, but you know, each of these teams do
Raven, Q, Bucky, Perk. Oh yeah, true. I forgot about them. I played an entire split with them too. What the fuck?
I'll take it.
How did I forget them?
You don't celebrate Christmas?
Probably because they didn't fucking speak English. And yeah, that shit was horrible.
Kind of I guess like a cactus tree. I don't know what you
Suck is winning PMRC tomorrow for 50k at least.
You know, it's kind of like if there's money on the ground. You don't question it, you just take it. Okay.
Fair enough.
Back to this though. Team Fate rotating in. This is one of your squads you liked. Actually, looked like thinking maybe it's
been playing since day 1. He's actually not been playing since day 1, or he might have been, but he was a tier 2 player. Because he didn't go to the first Worlds. He only showed up in the second tournament.
Knock on a Dazzler Kiddu holding the roof angle. I'm expecting all of old gangsters to be.
Whoa. What is this?
Pushing into the building. He's got the shotgun, just trying to stall, blow the nades. Harry missing with no damage. Getting the opening though onto the teammate pulling up, and looks like old gangsters is fumbling the bag right now. 2 knock on the squad. Now just the Katri having to give some sort of overwatch. Another team as well is looking to move in, and old gangsters, I thought they had the power play here. A little bit of a misplay though. Big save from Team Fate coming in onto this team fire spot. And look at this. I mean, it's only a matter of time now. We see Raid coming in. He's trying to get the nades. Needs to get the damage, and they're all full sending out in the open. 1v1 situation now.
This guy played it very well. He didn't go for the second kill. He got his 1 pick, and then he let the Overwatch kill him. So he put. He played it perfectly.
Old gangsters looked like a doomed situation from the start. Salvaging it at the end for the squad wife. Zeus having 3 of those Neptura. I don't even know what went wrong there.
I do. Why were they all grouped up at that door? Why? Don't group up at the door. Oh, okay. Alright. Big rip, Fate. But you know what? If you're gonna group up like that, maybe deserved. Just saying.
Hey.
It's okay.
Maybe deserved. Wild. Understandable though.
You know, the first game, we gave the -1 to that one team. We're giving the -1 to Team Fate on this one. But, you know, it's not just them fighting right now. Team Raid actually pulled up onto old gangsters now. That was the third-party team that shot Team Fate into this compound. I believe.
Did you coach in on that game? Get on controller though.
A lot of these teams, you're in the action in the center, Neptura. They're wanting to
I'm fucking dying. Hold up. Why the fuck am I dying?
They sure are. Raid was
I haven't played since I streamed, but I made a new character so that way I would have a different beginner weapon. And I fought the boss like 10 times before my stream. And like I got it like a 4th HP every time, but I was just like fucking up a little bit. Because you can vape too much. I've actually never vaped in my life. I also never smoked a cigarette. But weed though. How would one find their way into Bloodstrike comp? I don't know. It's not like that popular, so it's not really much of a comp scene.
But this is the moment you were stressing about. Big nade actually gets a knock and damage on 2 of them. Both the Overwatch.
See, like that prone right there is clutch. Where's the rest of his team at? Harry? How did Harry die?
Unfortunately, kind of fumbling it in our eyes.
Yeah, a little bit of a fumble.
But like Bloodstrike comp is weird to get into because like there's not a main scrim server. What everyone does in Bloodstrike is they play open scrims in a different server each day, which is why the comp scene's shit. And like no one ever improves because it's just whoever signs up first. So it's purely just open teams that sign up, you know? So it's like you'll have like the occasional, 3 or 4 good teams, and then you'll have a bunch of randoms. And then you'll go to another stream server, you have the the regular good 3 or 4 teams, and you'll have different randoms. And so I just cook everyone, and it just got boring of me dropping 20 bombs in scrims. I played scrims a couple days ago after not playing the game for 3 weeks, and I top fragged scrims and we won scrims. I dropped 40 kills in 5 games. Someone should make one. It should be promoted. The game is not popular enough in America for there to be a scrim server, like a hub scrim server. It's like some days like the scrims don't even fill up because of how dead the game is in North America, specifically NA. In Brazil, they have like a solidified scene in Brazil. Same with Asia and EU. They all have solidified. The game's just not popular in NA, so that's why I'm not like hard grinding it. I mean, I guess I could hard grind it and like get on an EU team, I guess. But I don't have any connections to any EU players because the servers are cut off. You can't, if you are Americas, you cannot play EU. You can't add EU. You'll never see an EU player or an Asia server player ever. So you'll never interact with them, right? Which is the worst thing about the game because you never have cross-region stuff. You also can't join custom rooms, like Europe custom rooms. They won't even show up in the custom room tab, right? So you can't even join them. You can only join the stuff in Americas, which is like one of the downfalls of the game. Is like that's just done poorly. And they wait for Valorant mode. Yeah, that's why I'm not like grinding in the game right now. I'm just chilling, like playing. I'd rather play PC games and waste my time playing PC games than run through the fucking molly like a man. I did that to Juancho earlier today in a WoW room chat. He threw a molly while he was healing, and I ran through the molly and I shotgunned him right before I died to the molly fire.
The fight does get won, but gonna be stopping at that. Lotus Esports completely wiping off GRX off Miramar.
Honestly, Zozo did a great job there. Really nice made to stop them from that push. Allows him to buy a little bit of time, get another knock. Unfortunately, couldn't make it happen on that second.
But yeah, chat, I'll probably play Valorant Mobile. I'll grind Valorant Mobile pretty hard, but I don't think I'll play comp in it. I don't think I'll ever be good enough to play comp in that game. Because you got all the Critical Ops players that have years of playing, the game just like that. So they're just gonna be cooking everyone for a bit. Brother, back away from the fucking vehicle. It's on fire.
Going to town with those vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, Golden Boys, this is just not the only spot on the map that people are fighting at. That's why we're going back and forth. Golden Boys looking a little bit on the back foot, but if everyone's in a vehicle, hit the 180 and start supporting your squad. Seeing as well, though, we're back on this. XYQ are holding a bit of a split here. I think Quancho's just trying to show large presence onto the TSG squad. If you're gonna get a knock, I don't expect them.
I'll probably grind Bloodstrike when the rank resets again in a couple weeks,
Great weapon going,
and then stop playing again.
Though, is kind of the main thing we always like to take note of, especially with competitive PUBG Mobile. The helmet, the armor, really plays a huge factor late game. I'm hoping that he doesn't lose it early on, but you know, a lot of these players like to take pot shots, like to pad the stats. I've never been a fan of it, so I'm hoping on Miramar we get to see this team come.
Alright, XYQ is a fucking mint split. Holy shit. They need to fight TSG once circle closes, because it's most likely going to shift down here. Close to where I said it was going to shift to. But actually, don't fight TSG. You hold backside circle where they're at. You stay where they're at right now. Valak intends to come in with circle. They hold high hill, and then once they're high hill and they see where everyone else is rotated to, then they make their move on TSG or the next team they need to fight out.
Yeah, we're always a fan of the mountains, and I did like what you said pre-show where
vehicle explosions are delayed. Are they? They're delayed now?
I was always a fan of Star Wars with playing the high ground and stuff like that, but
they didn't used to be delayed.
This is PUBG Mobile.
What's going on?
I'm hoping that when it comes to these late game plays, if you are holding the high ground, you're sending the last 3 remaining players, 2 players if you're a trio, to start applying pressure. Because if you start getting isolated out, Miramar is one of those maps where it's flat terrain coming down. You're on the complete open hillside running down some of these mountains. So I'm hoping these teams don't make that mistake. But with that being said, with it getting so small, I'm expecting a lot of these teams, instead of it being 13 teams, I'm expecting this maybe to go down to 8, maybe even 7 on the zone shift.
What'd you PUBG come? Because I just got bored of the game. You know, the game's just gets boring to me.
Seriously, for sure, as old gangsters are on the edge of the city here. Well, they're in the middle of the city, edge of zone rather. Somebody let somebody else drive. Wait, he can't. He's a solo. Oh lord. He has to rely on himself so far, not going well.
Hey, he's got the flames on the vehicle. You gotta let him burn it out, I guess you could say.
I guess. I don't know. The flames don't make him invisible, man.
Hey, listen. If you don't see them, they don't see you. That's the whole mindset I have playing comp and stuff like that.
That's literally what I told him. That's my thing. That's my thing. What are you? He's taking my thing. It's quite literally what I would say all the time when I was running through the open fields. If they can't see, if I can't see them, they can't see me. And then he just yoinks it from me? Like, dude. Dude.
Both you have 4 eliminations. I'm hoping.
What the frick?
Feeling too underconfident, I guess you could say. You have that prowess of, you know, we have eliminations.
Titan should move to a new map order, like low. Wait, what?
A lot of teams struggle getting into these zones.
To the new map? Oh, to the new map order. I thought we were talking about like a new world order or some shit. I was mad confused. I was like, what the fuck does this mean?
Yeah.
So teams have had some respite rather to come in, but as the zone centers up, no one's on it again. So now you're going to be looking at TSG having to move in. You're going to be looking at XYQ trying to gatekeep them and stop that. You got DE now moving into a very contested area. It's like we got 2 halves of the map right now, both with each half of the lobby, and then the middle bit, the actual zone, is completely empty.
Yeah, I think maybe these people got some weird colorblind thing where the colors are switched because the center of the zone is not supposed to be the blue zone. Everyone's treating it like it's cold turkey or something. Raid, though, I believe is the team rotating into the compound that's just barely in on that southeastern side. But one thing I'd like to know, kind of get your opinion on it, is virtually every single player on the edge instantly hopped in their vehicle coming to that next zone. Do you think it was more, you know, they're wanting to take the fight, or do you think they're just going to start sending it in for placement?
Honestly, I think we're going to see an attempt at sending it, and I think probably their mentality is...
Hey, like the shit factual. Hit the like button, chat.
You know, having to take a fight, then let's do it, but let's be ready for it, let's be on the ball, and let's get quick moving.
Yeah, I mean, Katri, he's trying to make the quick move, but I think they hear it. I think he actually had knocked one early on. They have the idea. He's there. It's just a matter if he can kind of maybe win this 1v1, but he's actually going to run out into the open, give him the 1v1. Katri almost winning that. Could have actually been disaster for Extreme Souls, but luckily for him, I think that was a great proactive play because now they can revive both players at the same time, not having to go one at a time. And with the zone shift, I'm really hoping these teams start making moves now because with 10 seconds left, the timer's not going to be on your side on this one.
No, it's really not. Often, I do kind of, you know, advise you don't have to listen to the zone all the time. You can start to move in when it suits you, allow other teams to be pressured by the zone, but you know, you can have a little bit of leniency. Beautiful little crack flash there. Great spray from Lotus. But for this zone, Enigma, you cannot be thinking that the zone is your friend right now. The blue zone is your enemy. You have to get...
Hold on, I gotta search this Discord chat to find something.
It's just a bloodbath.
So I can order.
Everyone's looking at you. XYQ, they were the team on that kind of spearhead of the north. They actually opted to just not even look for that third party on the west side. They were able to kind of third party TSG and stuff like that as they rotated in. And look at this.
God, I fucking talk so goddamn much in this group chat.
Out in zone. People are fighting for little lips of cover here, and the only team that's looking in a comfortable spot somehow is going to be VRZ Esports.
Yeah. I was gonna mention that this is the team at the bottom of the leaderboard right now, and they are looking so strong. They're the only team inside of zone. They do have Jinx off on the massive offense.
Bro, why did Dr. Suspect quit YouTube?
I think teams are too busy looking at each other to really look at Jinx. Very powerful position.
Yeah, I'm hoping he kind of just snakes his way in. Have that sort of off angle, even if he was to get eliminated in the blue zone. If he was able to keep this time, I believe they're playing a little shack, little kill shack, I guess you could say. All these teams that we're seeing.
You see now, what had happened was that he likes. Here, I got you. Boom. Does that help you? Does that help? You know.
Unfortunately, though, getting traded out, we're down to
Does this help you? Easy.
actually still 2 players up on
You know.
IQ. Big nade again from the squad. A little bit of a trade though. Just AJ.
Chat, we missed them dying because I was explaining to him what Dr. Disrespect did.
Big nade from
Okay,
Honcho.
good knock from Honcho. Honcho's got the P90.
Though, getting traded out, we're down to just
Where are they getting shot from? I can't see.
Actually, still 2 players up on XYQ. Big nade again.
Big nade. They throw another nade. The other nade hits him. Oh damn, H was so far away. Unfortunate.
XYQ eliminated from the threat of Lotus.
3 kills? That's unfortunate.
Eliminations, Neptura, they're looking hot.
Hey yo, PB, don't just skip my prediction next time, alright? Just skip it. It's not-
Dude, chat.
Bro, it's not worth it.
I don't understand how someone can be like filthy rich and be a fucking pedophile. I'm fucking hitting up Kim Kardashian's DMs if I'm a fucking rich motherfucker or popular, dude. Like, any of the armies, bro. I'm in her DMs. Spit mad game, dude. Like, dude. Like, oh, why are they going for 17-year-olds, dude? What's crazy is that she was 17 years old and 11 months. She was 1 month away from being legal, right? All he had to do is wait 1 month and he wouldn't be in jail right now. He would just still be canceled. Or he wouldn't be canceled, actually, because no one cares if she's 18, right? They only care if she's 17. But it would just be weird, you know? It's still weird, you know? Kim has the wrong plumbing for Doc. Yeah, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why do you go after kids? Why do you go after the baddest models in like history? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense to me, bro.
It's a matter of they can kind of piece it together and work themselves into this last note of the game.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell, right? They're
I'm hitting up Ryan Reynolds with a yo.
looking really good. They're looking
You husband?
they're
Dude.
they're looking maneuverable. They're looking for that info, looking for an opportunity, which is really nice.
Better hit up Tyler too, bro, and be like, yo,
Various
I know you turned down Kai, but you don't want to turn me down. I'm just different. I'm built different.
VRC, if I was them here, we're still in zone. I think I'd keep a little bit more quiet. I mean, maybe you want those kill points, but top 3, you could do so much better than that.
Yeah, I think the big threat's got to be on Bullet Club right now. You got to really kind of assume which squads.
Hulk 2, only if they eat snack packs with a spoon? What the fuck does that mean?
If they went anywhere, they work this right side, knowing Shaq doesn't have.
Like, he would still get canceled because that'll be the second time we. Well, he's gonna get canceled, but like,
My eyes, if we're having to take a guess,
it's a different type of canceled, right? Because, like,
Yeah, VRC.
I don't know. Like, when you're a pedophile, when you're a confirmed pedophile, like, you're canceled. There's no come back from that. People would just hate him because she's 18 and he's, you know, old. But, you know, a lot of, you know, like, what's his name? What's the one? Leonardo DiCaprio. He be dating women that young as well too. Well, not that young. He dates in like the 20-25 range. But like, you get what I'm saying, chat. You know, people call him weird for it because it is pretty weird. But like, they're not. He's not getting canceled for it. You know.
But he does have to move in. Small man 66 got 22 meters.
Doc likes Transformers too. There's nothing like wrong with liking trans people.
Spread coming in from them, but when you get to stage 8, it's so open. This could be anybody's game.
Yeah, but the time is now. The smokes came down.
His return stream gonna be insane. If I've ever saw, dude, I need to. I'm gonna have the noties on. I gotta turn his noties on so when he does do that one stream.
Trying to hit a bit of a med off. Not gonna be able to do it more than once. I think Bullet Club though, they gotta finish with the push. It's a duo 2v3. Excuse me, on this western side. Free fire every angle. Raid. They're actually getting 2 knocks, and the VRC Esports solo. He's in zone. He's not gonna clean it up. Amazing win. for Bullet
BC
Club.
chat, Bullet Club.
It's kind of quiet leading up to the end, but showing that if you have a 4-man in those later zones,
Do you see his leaked chats? No. Chat, who was that one Maroon 5 singer? What's his name? Adam Levine, I think. Dude, his leaked DMs whenever he'd like, what did he? Was it he cheated on his wife or whatever he got exposed for? And like the DMs got exposed. Holy shit, he was so bad at fucking talking to women. Like, dude, I don't know how he was that bad. Secretly a freaky motherfucker? What freaky shit was he saying? Because like my freaky and y'all's freaky is not the same, I guarantee it. Like, I'm real freaky, all right? You know, I like cuddling and stuff. You know, I'm that type of freaky. You want to know what he said? All right, just tell me what he said. Don't be too detailed because we're on YouTube chat. You know.
Right here, trying to get away. I just feel sorry for him.
I think it was gross and deaf grooming. Oh no, he's deaf grooming. You know, there's no doubt about it. Chat. Y'all didn't hear about it, but for those of you that watch NBA, there's a new NBA player that went 32 in the draft. I think he's I don't know how old he is now, but his current girlfriend / fiance or whatever they are, they met when he was 14 or something like that, and she was like in her 20s, and she used to babysit him, right? She also was 25 when they went to prom together and he was 17. She also then cuts him off from his family and is basically fully his caretaker, but he's, you know, an adult now or a young adult, so he can, like, you know, take care of himself. But, you know, he straight separated him from his entire family, cut him off, all that shit. Like, she been plotting, bro. She's been plotting since the dude was 14. You know how fucking weird that is? But, like, bro's probably living his dream until he realizes what has happened. Because all I'm saying, chat, is back in the day, I had a crush on my babysitter too, you know? So, like, maybe a timeline is Spurs signing a kid scouting since high school. Spurs signed someone and they signed Rob Dillingham and traded him straight to the Wolves, which is fucking great. Or so it's where she said. One of his texts was, "Should I let it go or hold on it?" He said, "I feel like releasing one right now." Why would you feel like releasing one right now? Me when I'm about to go take a shit? Oh, 3D Max not playing? No, they're playing. They just got 16th that game. Not vegetarian, but we'll toss the hell out of a salad. I know, you know what I'm saying? Just like me, for real, for real. Mommy issues? I definitely have mommy issues considering the fact that I didn't have a mom growing up. You know, I think that's the reason for it, you know? What was up, 24? 24, what are you gonna fucking passport so you're no longer useless? You know what I mean? Like, you're like a useless bum right now. Because you don't have no goddamn passport. So you need to lock in and get you a passport. Not you, doctor. Oh, Dr. Disrespect has mommy issues? Same though. Like, wait. Hold up. Oh my god, my arm. Just like hard popped it. Why is Powerbank so quiet right now? Oh, I got hiccups.
We don't have any point sponges yet. What does that kind of do for teams and their strategies moving forward in Game 3?
I think it means that most.
Wait, did they should? It's really close.
We haven't seen much out of them. They're getting enough elimination points to still be up in that top 8 ranking, showing that even if they have a couple bad games, there's
Top what qualifies?
top 6.
Now, Neptura, I did notice on that first page, 15 points for 8th. Super important.
This is challengers, so the top 10 teams. The top 10 teams, you know, go.
Important to keep in mind that tomorrow's Premier Finals, the top 10 from there will be moving on to the PMSL Fall Qualifier.
Wait, Titans has like a lot of pull chat. Top 10 teams from Premier Finals go to PMSL. Fuck words. Qualifiers? There we go. What did I just open? Microsoft Store? God, why the fuck that? Why is that on my hotbar? Wait, it's not on my hotbar. What the fuck? What is it? How did I open that? What the fuck did I click to open that? Alright, chat, what song we trying to listen to? Yeah, I got y'all some bangers. Says top 6 there? Yes, top 6. Wait. No, it's top 10, isn't it? Because this is the Challenger Finals. Oh, Challenger. Oh, wait. Never mind. Hold on. I'm retarded, chat. I was reading that. Yeah, top 6. Top 6 of this. I thought it was actually 11th. Hey, whoa. Sun down there. Chat, I wish I understood what he was saying. Chat, I think Peso Pluma is one of my favorite artists. Actually, they're my second favorite artist, or he's my second favorite artist. And then Suicide Boys, they're my #1 favorite artist. But Peso Pluma is slowly coming in first. You know, they're pulling a crazy run. But like, I don't understand what the fuck he's saying. It's just straight vibes. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of music I like, where I don't even have to understand it, but it's just, you know, as long as I'm vibing to it, you know? You can put on Espinoza about 6. See, is he heat? Also, I like music a lot more when I'm high. I don't know why. So I enjoy everything more when I'm high. But it's so unfortunate that I play video games, because when I'm toasted, bro, I'm so bad. So I just can't be toasted. And then like when I'm toasted, if like the next day after I'm toasted, I'm like, you know, what do you call it? What's the word? Like still out of it a tiny bit, so it affects my gameplay. So like I just straight can't be toasted for like weeks when there's tournaments and shit, and like Blood Strike when I'm playing. But like when I'm rank grinding, I'm rank grinding for like a week straight, like 16 hours a day, just sober. It wasn't. I need. Yo, chat, is this what drug addiction is? What the fuck? Yo, chat, I said I could quit anytime. Chat, what y'all know about this horny as fuck song? But it's also a banger. Alright, what are we looking at here? What can we look at while we're waiting between the games, chat? Participating teams of group stage, survival stage. No one goes to the finals, right? Wait, is this all the teams? Is there no other? We already have the confirmed teams for this? Wait, I'm so confused. 28 teams, right? And there's survival stage teams, and there's participating teams. How the fuck do the survival stage teams then play in this? I don't get it. Oh. Okay. So it's these teams go to survival stage, right? It probably says it up here. I'm just blind. Okay, yeah, it says it right here, blind. Okay. Group stage, top 12 go to main stage, bottom 12 go to survival stage, and then, you know, bottom 12 from group stage, top 4 advance to main stage, and then main term. Okay. I'm L restarted.
Something that you prioritize coming into the final 4 games of this evening, especially when you have such a short form format as you do tonight, right? So we're going to be looking at a lot of aggression, hopefully coming into this next arena.
Amazing. Well, we're just about to kick things off. We've got all the players lined up. Enigma, give us your pick for game number 2.
Gotta be Outlaws. Repeating your name over and over, they gotta get a win at some point.
Amazing. And Natura, coming to you. Give us your pick for game number 3.
You know what? Why not? Let's go Outlaws.
Oh, 2 for Outlaws.
Okay.
Third. We're going to make it a third. There we go. First game winner was 3 Sheep Gaming. I'm going to go back to them for the back-to-back. I will go 3 Sheep Gaming for the pick. We'll see if it was a fluke. I don't know, y'all. Guys, we have Aaron Go loading up right now. Production telling me in my ear, Both the Lovers was the pick. I don't know about that, but I'm going to hand it over to you guys. Enigma, take it away. Game number 3, Aaron Go, coming up now.
Game 3, we're back on Aaron going up to now. I'm kind of upset after giving praises to PB. You know, the second game we had the same mind, the same, you know, not the same like facial haircut, but you know, the same shirt and you know, the same idea of maps. And then just throwing the wrench of, you know, not picking Outlies. Kind of a little disappointed in that, but with this being, you know, you and I on the same side, now I'm really hoping that our caster curses maybe kind of cancel out each other. They start putting the X on it. And hopefully they're able to get a win because they're in that second place, that, you know, that tied first place spot in second. But, you know, top 6 is the goal. If you're starting off in second place coming into what seems to be, you know, almost halfway point of the match or a halfway point of the finals for tonight, it seems pretty good to me.
How the fuck you supposed to do?
I think they've been in the top 4 consistently so far.
Yeah, this doesn't help at all. Where is there?
For them.
No date. I need him to come to fucking San Antonio.
Right, because you get a nice big win, you're kind of cruising for the rest of the evening. So I think here, game number 3 is going to be a crucial one for you.
Just come suck. Afro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Halfway point of the tournament, you're going to be able to really kind of digest everything.
Coop's playing? No.
You're out on those point boards, and you know we're looking at those middle of the pack teams. I think.
Coops is not playing
thoughts on it. We're looking
right
at,
now.
3 Sheeps Gaming, even though they have a winner under their belt, they're still in that 6, 7, 8 range. XYQ, they had a good elimination round that first time, but a lot of these teams, I'm hoping, don't fumble the bag in terms of this map, because going to that Sandhawk, I mean, it's really anyone's game.
Yeah, 100%. It is anybody's game on
Coops looks like an Indian player now.
So,
Real.
in my experience, it tends to be the map of the lower teams on the leaderboard, right? So if you're in that
Yeah.
top 7, top 8. You really want to make sure that this game is the one that you do well on, because you never know.
Yeah, I've never seen Fetty lose these.
Sure knows, Ander sure knows, he knows he's back to the lobby already.
Free fire your 7-bullet gun. That's definitely the smartest thing I've seen Fetty do.
Almost hit him with the little pistol action there. Gets the headshot body, but I mean, if you don't get a real gun, it's kind of hard to do that sort of thing. And you know, we didn't really know what.
Wait, how are they off drop fighting in?
But it looks like we do now. Both
This is Pachinki? How are they off drop fighting in Pachinki?
I really like seeing old gangsters.
Just don't land on them. Like what?
That last match had a lot of eliminations, but it's kind of a repeat of, 3D Max, where they had a good solid game, and then the very next one they lose the fight off drop. And it looks like they have a good idea where this player's at. It's a matter if they can really pinpoint the exact house. But at this point, you know, it's just a repeat of Miramar. It's only a matter of time before your whole team gets eliminated.
Yeah, 100%. It is unfortunate, but it is the name of the game, you know, Enigma. You never know what's going to happen in the next game. You know, a good game in the last game doesn't matter. That's in the past. You gotta be looking to that present.
Look into colleges, Wolfpack or Tar Heels. Don't ever go to Tar Heels, please. Go to Wolfpack.
The last game, can he pull it off again? He seems to be making.
Thank you. You know.
I like this.
Please go to Wolfpack and not Tar Heels.
But I'm not sure that OG's gonna let him.
Yeah, they're never going to let him do that. Kiddu actually just opted out and wrapped into the building onto him. Now it's just 9:25. He made it across the road, but
like realistically, there's better colleges out there.
Like that, they're going to instantly start chasing you down. And I mean, look,
unless you're looking for just North Carolina colleges.
Until you got to start going through the open field, and really kind of unfortunate stuff for us to see for Lotus.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, waited too long. You know, there's such a thing as trigger discipline, but he disciplined too hard there.
The BM.
Damn.
Beef. We gotta get.
Hey, I respect
What's
it.
the beef?
Lotus looking like NGX and PMSL. That's kind of wild.
Like, come on, we're not sharing loot. We're not holding hands. This ain't AYSO. Everyone gets a ribbon. There's winners and there's losers. And OG coming out on top with the squad wipe. And you know, we saw at the beginning, you know, this is going to be actually one of the early fights. Ander shot through the window. I actually believe he gets knife finished here. So BM already at the start. And then look at this, Fetty. He has the pistol, headshot body, but not enough for him to get the better armor and weapons. And at this point, it's just Lotus Esports hoping that OG overextends. That's not going to be the case.
I don't even like PUBG. I just watch your watch parties. You keep it real and funny. Thank you. Appreciate it. I try to talk about stuff that's not PUBG Mobile, so we're entertained while watching PUBG Mobile, you know? Because I feel like if we just talk about PUBG Mobile, it's just so boring, you know what I mean? Like, because there's so much downtime in the game. What the? Dude, so my arm rest on my gaming chair is like high enough so that way like my shirt gets pulled on it, you know? When I put my arm there and I lift it up, and it keeps fucking me up. Wait, what did she say?
Then they're looking to potentially get some real points on the board here for this third game. As we look to Outlaws, our picks, Enigma, they're over at school, they're over at apartments. The worst place on the map. Hate it.
The worst?
But
Wait. No, you did not just say that. Come, you gotta give more respect. No, you gotta give more respect.
I like school. I like school.
Well, no one likes school, you know, in real life, but like.
That's true. Yeah.
You really don't like this?
I like school.
I hate going to school as well.
I refuse to go
in
to
game
apartments because
and out of game.
I'm not good at CQC, okay, and I'm not good at buildings. All right, we all have our strengths and our weaknesses, and mine is those stupid hallways in apartments. All right, I die every time.
Everyone's got the kryptonite, you know. Superman's got his own. And
Yeah, that was the dumbest thing ever, inviting people based off game votes.
Outlaws, they didn't have anyone drop at them. So
Yeah, that's a little weird, but I like the way they did it. They should have done it on a website though, like an actual website that couldn't be like glitched out.
Maybe you don't get 4 free.
Because a lot of teams botted likes.
They're not dropping on you.
There needs to be a way to, you
The
know.
only issue in my eyes would be, you know, that sort of vehicle situation. A lot of teams maybe drop around to steal those and kind of gridlock you in, but with Outlaw.
All right, Chad, hear me out. You know, we all had the voting, the voting system for that one term or wherever that NGX, you know, got scuffed and the shitter team went to. What was it? What was that tournament? I can't remember what it was, but like, hear me out. They do that again, but they make you play 10 matches to get 1 vote. So that way, the true grinder fans are just fucking playing PUBG Mobile all day long, which boosts the game, you know? That would be peak, low key. And it would be like you get 1 vote per 10 games you play.
For sure.
But if it's per 10 games you play, like, would it count if you just die off rip? You know, or make it like every 10 games you win. Hear me out. Banger idea.
Because of, you know, whatever reasoning they have. So they've got some really good logic on them to be able to time this nicely. So a good job coming in from them for sure.
Yeah, really worried about reality right now.
The votes were botted. That's what I'm saying.
Water City, a lot of teams coming around them. And for the most part, the zone hasn't shifted just yet, but that first zone is centered all around ruins. That's why we were looking at Three Sheeps Gaming and stuff like that. DE Esports actually camping out reality, picking up a knock and thirst, I believe, on the buggy player. I stress it time and time again, you do not want your best player on the back of the buggy because he's going to get shot off. Outlaws, though, not feeling the brunt of that at all. Choosing to just stay on this eastern side, but I mean, look at this. All these compounds are already taking reality, already almost losing their vehicle, losing 1 player as well. This is not the start you're wanting on Erangel, especially if the zone shifts towards you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at least they got out of the water town, right? It's a great spot to loot up. I always like it.
Yeah.
But it's very easy to get surrounded there. So good job getting out, but the vehicle is smoking. You're kind of all inside it. That's not great, but you know, they might just survive a little bit longer.
Predictions for tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
Here, but they will be moving straight into raid, and they don't know it. No, turn around, go back.
Oh no. Oh, who's driving the vehicle? Who are we calling out on that one? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at that point. Both of them blown up, and I mean, look at this solo
Are you? Because I like crate finish. You know, crates are pretty cool too. I always like crates.
Hear me out. Koos and Lord to Nova Hyper in A. They then get Koi, the GOAT. And then the third is Kindness. Or fourth is Kindness. Tell me how that doesn't win every single tournament in the world. That's like global level roster of goatedness, you know? We have passports. What are you talking about? Don't top 3 wins and falls short, but no passports, so they give their slot to someone else. Your prediction? You have passports now? Like, I don't know, man. It's been like 7 years. You should have had a passport, man. You know what I mean? I don't know how you're playing comp without a passport, by the way. Like, as a top comp player like you, 24, that has a chance to go to a LAN tournament, and you don't have a passport.
A lot of these teams, though, you're talking about crates and stuff like that. I believe Bullet Club is now starting to fill in there and that sort of speak. And, you know, I gotta call you out because on one note, you say that school apartments, you know, the CQC's bad, and then you're like, oh yeah, but I'm fine with crates. Like, no.
China can't get a visa?
We gotta have like
yeah, then we're bringing back you know, I don't know.
Counterintuitive to me.
You know what? You may have a point. I don't know. I just always seem to do fairly well at crates. I like that it's more open than apartments, so that's probably why Thanos likes how open that angle is. Onto TSG. What is happening with TSG, Enigma? They had such a good first game, and now game 2 and game 3 do not seem to be going well for them.
Yeah, I don't know what
this DE team is so bad. This specific guy right here, this car is fucking stupid.
Starting to get pulled. 2 players now trying to get a re-knock.
What's his name? Duke 77. Falk knocking my goat, Robs.
Knocked out. Sicario being able to get the reset, and we're trying to get trades, but Triggs on the off angle around the backside getting knocked. Benny trying to hug the crates, and I mean, you're just getting swarmed with it. Next one might knock. It doesn't yet. DE needs to start getting aggressive. They need to be pushing on this, or else that reset. Benny still holding close, trying to hug the crates, and you're just getting through. Benny still holding close. No, got the reset off, but D, and then they just stayed on the bottom. I want to see you start. We need to start storming the hillside here in Neptura. Where are the shots coming from?
Let's go. D dying. I want D to die for how bad they are. They're so bad that I want them to lose. I'm praying on their downfall. I'm hoping they get team wiped here. I'm hoping TSG just turns into prime fucking Nova and destroys them.
Good push coming in from the start. A little bit slow now, not able to push on up. Didn't want to, and now double knock. What the heck? Oh my goodness me. Not good for DE at all as nades keep pouring in. Benny is knocked. But Enigma, it could go either way at this point.
Yeah, the key component's going to be chosen. He's got smokes in front of him, but he has the offense. Benny should be.
Dude, 24s, how are you the biggest fumbler in history, dude? How do you not get picked up by NRG simply because you don't have passports? That's fucking hilarious.
Walk up closer and closer. This has to be a big nade. It's a double reset coming off. If he can just get one reset again, but the close range is going to come in. Leaves him 1 HP with the pre-fire.
Why is he pushing them?
Having to find a point of entry. Below toss, big nade damage, not actually connecting any. I thought that was on the money. Now TSG still forcing themselves on the lip, but I mean, you got to start making moves at some point in Neptura. These nades, we're seeing the connects, but no aggression from either team so far.
Yeah, I understand it more from TSG's perspective. They've got the high ground. They've got a lot of cover. A really good.
You should watch BGIS? Nah, BGIS is like the same skill level as this tournament right now.
Go down.
I don't like watching low skill tournaments.
They should have pushed a very long time ago, and now
Would have been cooking in America's real shit.
sort of thing where
Yeah, you would have been cooking around 9th place on the leaderboards. Maybe 10th.
Now you've got teams coming up over that hill. You saw them taking shots there. Not sure who that is up on that hill, but you're starting to get third-partied.
Yeah, the third party is always going to be the thing. Old gangsters now. It's Ruins, Angle, Sign. We're seeing a lot of.
How do we tell you as well?
You know, kind of, I think, put the piece together of where this fight's going to be taking place, but zone shift starting to come down. Maybe they just kind of tuck tail and split either side, but the real tragedy of the whole situation, of course, TSG losing one, but I'm not even sure if any of those teams have utility left.
11th? Y'all thinking 11th?
40 frag grenades, good
Actually, I'm real. I think the Baby Tang team, whoever's your team, Baby Tang,
Excuse me,
you.
hopefully for both those squads, the zone shift.
I can't remember who the other two players, but I think that roster is. I gotta figure out the roster. I gotta remember the roster to see. Cause like, where is it at? Where is fucking Americas? And then you can go to with American qualifier, and then we got. Fuck is your team name again? Taco Lovers? You, Peek It, Rise. Yeah, this team's getting 16th. I think y'all would do worse than SLR somehow. I genuinely believe that. Like, not even trolling, dude. Like, Peek It and Rise are absolutely just getting demolished. They're getting the R word in Americas by Revo every single fight. Like, I don't think you could carry hard enough to take them out of 16th.
Hail Mary sort of situation. Oh, and it's just gone horribly wrong. All in one vehicle.
Oh, wrong button, chat.
For Elan, someone just came in. Just to see, like,
Do we not? What are you fucking shooting at? There's a guy quietly beaming your shit, and you're just like, dude, THG is so bad.
I mean, playing there.
Why IQ diff? Well, to start, Rise, not good at the game. Pika, not good at the game. Baby Tang is like a slightly above average NA player, and then you have 24, right? And now let's think about this real quick. Who can IGL own that roster? No one. All right. So they're an IGL-less team. They're only gun skill. Brazil and Latam are just going to diff them in team fights, and then it's just going to, yeah, that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to go down. They're anywhere from 14th to 16th place, you know?
Unfortunate for them.
Milos has 0 IQ, but NRG got mid-table. Well, you also have Xenox, one of the best players in NA's history. You know, that's kind of like carrying them, and he still couldn't carry them that hard. Like, what did they get in Americas?
The mountain? Yeah, it's always great.
Like, even with Fate and the Xenox, you know, doing good, They get 11th.
And this team just
So
stuck up here.
now let's think. Would you guys rather have Xenox and Fate on a team, or would you rather have 24 and Baby Tank? You know, no offense to 24 and Baby Tank, it's just some players are better than other players. And if they're getting 11th, what do you guys think, you know, Baby Tank and 24 are getting with much worse thirds and fourth, you know? So, I think they're going to be on SLR level, if not below them, low-key. Because SLR has, like, Koi, who's played in Americas, actually, you know, the Undecent in Americas. Or, I don't know if he's Undecent, I can't remember. But he's been in Americas lots of times, and he has experience.
It does mean that, as you said, the team on top is not able to get any points and actually gets stuck on rotation outwards. So, it is difficult.
Spec. Sorry, Spec, my bad. Wrong person. Spec. I can't think of his name. But still, same thing. He's one of the best NA players ever, you know? And still a top NA player, or top player. I get them mixed up because they're both like the duo. We're both wore the duo on, what do you call it?
They knew the last two players are here, but
So who would you rather have your team? Spec or Fate or Baby Tang and 24?
Situation. The nades are going to be the big deciding factor. And look at this. They hear that sort of
J7's a handicapped person at this point? Yeah. J7's handicapped, but like Pika and the other dude are definitely way more handicapped. Like, it's just the battle of the handicaps.
Obviously, the players can't
My whole PMS on montage was SLR. What do you mean, 6?
Next to them. So you gotta kind of take this
Good job. Your whole montage is you killing the 16th place team in Americas.
It looks like they're gonna start.
That's where you guys would be battling for the 15th and 16th place spot.
Gotta go big here, not be the first player knocked.
No one gives a fuck about NA, bro. Wake up, dude. Come on, wake up.
That's one knock, a second on the pre-fire. Too worried about the stairs angle, and it's an all-out push. But look at that. Oh no, teammate body block. Looks in a 1v1.
Oh, the Bison, bro. The Bison. Wait, he get 4-piece? Or 3-piece? 3-piece. We're comparing the worst NA has ever been, chat, to Brazil at their peak. Oh shit.
Picking up an elimination as well. XYQ now down to just the duo Neptura. I'm not sure.
Pika over J7?
No, it's a very tough.
It's like, chat, it's like you're trading ass for ass, you know? Like, who's the most shit player, you know?
They got stuck and they realized,
Pika over J7 CQC?
Oh, man.
That doesn't matter, because CQC, they're still getting dogged by 90% of the players in lobby.
You've got Raid, you've got everybody looking at you in multiple different ways over on this eastern side of the zone. Raid as well there. VRZ could have some shots. So very, very difficult. At least Tensa and Valak do have this nice little ridge, so that is one angle sort of covered. But yeah, it's a tough spot for all concerned.
Oh, and I mean, it looks like they might get one elimination as well, but XYQ, they really got to worry about where DE's at. They need to make sure the smokes are up because they're looking to take their spot. DE's not.
Fate and Spec should have figured it out by now? What do you mean? They've been playing for like 3 weeks.
In each of those buildings, XYQ being the duo, you kind of start putting the pieces together, and with there being just 10 seconds left, teams are really going to start struggling on their next rotation, not even this one, if they don't have the vehicles to play with.
For sure.
Oh, good zone shift for XYQ, but they're a duo, so like it's, you know, it's
okay.
They should get some kills. They need to make sure that they don't die to DE. Why did he just... This DE guy just got knocked to zone. What?
It's a fairly good spot, actually. If they can get rid of DE.
Sorry, Pika might have hell IQ, but I'm taking him over J7 any day. Right?
They're going to be trying to make a move as well, and I doubt really it's going to be on the buildings.
Yeah, I'm looking at Golden Boys as well. They're on that south side.
Oh, what? That they didn't kill him? That shit looked like it was right on him.
It actually looks like they're going to ignore Raid and only look at XYQ as being a duo.
Rip that guy. Rip that guy.
For the shots, but
where is that guy? What is that guy doing?
I like the off angle, but not going to be the case. All these teams still stressing to come in. XYQ actually losing a player, but this is going to be on the mountain. 3 teams up here. GRF.
Let's just tomorrow's time series. All these teams will win. No one.
Looks like Extreme Soul.
The teams are going to be playing, but it's quite literally NA. You have, what, 4 or 5 good teams, you know, quote-unquote good teams for NA. I think you have bottom feeders.
1v1 gets him on the peak.
That's why NA doesn't matter, because people have inflated egos because they farm the shit teams and like, oh, we're this good, you know what? No, brother, you're farming shit teams. When everyone has gun skill, you're not consistently farming them. Like, you're gonna, like, I don't know.
All these teams we get see it on the
Just people, it's like, NA players just don't understand it, I don't know. It is weird. Like, 24, I find it weird that you think you're not gonna be, like, dead last almost. Because in YKG with a way superior roster than the one you have now, you guys barely... I don't even think you guys were on the first side of the leaderboard. And that's an 18-game tournament compared to, what, a 60-game tournament? Or 64, whatever it is for the league stage. They're just going to gap you even harder because they're consistent. You know? They're consistently good at farming teams. And so y'all wouldn't be consistent, so y'all are just slowly going on the leaderboards because there's the more games, the less RNG there is, which is why Brazil was number 1 to 6.
Like we said at the start, they're amazing at doing it.
I even said before the tournament, Brazil is going to be all at the top. You know why? They were 16th in YKG last Americas. There we go. Yeah, that also. Brazil wasn't even at the strongest back then either. There's actually less Brazil teams in that Americas too. Less Brazil and Latam teams. Now you have an extra Latam and Brazil team. So like, or you don't have an extra Brazil team because, you know, Brazil just gets an invite every year for winning Americas. So like, you know, you still have the 6 Brazil teams, I'm pretty sure, and then you just add an extra Latam team. First Americas we played, we got 9th.
He could do something here. He for sure could do something, so we'll see.
Yeah,
This Tensa clutches. Yo, this OG team's kind of cooking right now. Old gangsters.
He hears them coming in close. Tensa understands what is at stake here. The
Unfortunate.
come out and
Alright, let's go. Let's go check. Let's go check. 24. Does it pop up your name? Does it pop up your name? 24. Okay, there you go. All right, let's see. Where is the one you got? 9th. All right. All right. So let me show you something. What do you see here? Right? What do you see all down here? You see NA and Latam. What do you see up here? You see Brazil, 1 NA team and 1 Latam team. You guys are what, 30-point gap from 8th place. It's not like you're a close 9th place. You're like, you guys were like the top of the worst. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like you were right there beside 8th place. You know, so it's like a little different. And, you know, if it was league stage, you guys would be gapped by around 100. So it would just be even farther. You know, that's why you just got, I don't know.
Wiping VR Esports Raid as well, being eliminated in 5th, getting an extra placement point. We're down now to the top 4 teams coming in this last zone shift.
Bro, I'm a very realistic person, you know, and I'm being hella realistic with you right now. I think the best you guys would do if you guys are all playing perfectly is 12th place maximum. Because Pika, let's say Pika's in his prime, dude, or Pico, whatever his name is. That's like me playing right now, you know what I mean? joking. But like, he's getting cooked by any Latam and Brazil player. There's a difference between Latam, NA, and Brazil.
I believe he's just trying to get that extra placement, possibly, but they've got their eyes set on him. I don't think they're gonna find that player to the east anytime soon. And oh, never mind. It's a matter of who plays chicken first with that squad. OG stressing a bit on the rock. He's the one focused.
I've been saying pretty good today. About yourself, Doc. What you been up to?
Might actually be a bit of a disaster all the way out in zone. Looks like the other solo is getting forced as well. So these players, it's a matter of time. I'm hoping.
Oh, DSK Pika? No clue. I just know I don't know him because he's never done anything. Which is all I need to know about him. I didn't say we'd be cooking. All I'm saying is I'm not being a cattle player.
teammate now. He's trying to play the hero play.
I mean, I guess.
To try to save his teammate from getting knocked.
How many days is this? This is 1 day for this tournament, and then tomorrow's like the finals. It's a 6-game tournament.
Shot in the back from the solo. I thought they would be holding their hands on that one. Unfortunately, not the case. Golden Boys coming out on top with the winner chicken dinner for map number 3.
Ayo, that stab in the back from that other player there.
Not cool.
But Golden Boys, yeah, not cool, but Golden Boys, big GG's going over to them. An excellent game in what was a very difficult zone.
That shit hurt.
Absolutely, guys. That was an incredible finish, and not only that. Sorry, I had to get the mute on there. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pull an Natura. Haha, burn. But sick game from the old gangsters there, putting up a ton of elims, and I absolutely love the circle. Valiant effort from our boys XYQ. Look like Tensa and Valak putting up a heck of a fight. Ultimately, they go out of there. But what I'm seeing here, Neptura and Enigma, is 2 teams really starting to try to put a...
Chat, hear me out. Coops goes to NRG and replaces J7. They then get a competent 4th, you know? And then boom, you got a decent roster right there. You got oh, actually, Specs on the team. Never mind, I take that back. They're not going to play together.
Being that deciding factor for you. The main key takeaway, though, we got to talk about it. Someone's got to take these kids to driving school or something. I know back in your day, you were able to take that in a class, like at your school. They don't do that anymore, I think. So these people really need to start taking a lesson out of the book as well. The other elephant in the room has got to be, I don't know what's going on with these 4v2 pushes, but a lot of these teams are pushing it, PB, and I'm just wishing they didn't, because it's so free. When we see all the angles, it's just, I don't know if it's a mental gap or just the nerves getting to them in the tournament.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good
What was the most they won a women tournament after second round? I don't know. I do his ass.
To open the Titan Series driving school for kids that can't turn the wheel good. Unfortunately, we had some mishaps for sure. It led to some people getting eliminated early, some teams going out quickly. Not what you want to see, but ultimately here, a really interesting final zone. I don't know that I've seen it like this close when you're just in this kind of area. I haven't seen it on this side of Everest before. It always seems to go up to the top or maybe over a little bit further towards the left.
God damn, chat, this term is boring.
Ultimately, we have a couple teams really starting to be
Chat, all I'm saying is I'm fucking ready to play some fucking Elden Ring. I'm fiending for the Elden Ring.
100%. This is an excellent game, and it goes back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the match, right? You've got Sandhawk coming up. Historically, that is a map where the lower teams on the leaderboard tend to win. So if you're in that top 8, if you're in the first half of the leaderboard, you need to make sure that this game is what counts, because you never know what's happening over on Sandhawk. So a really, really good result here for the Golden Boys, the old gangsters as well. 20 points on the board for them. That is insane. So a really, really good job from them as well.
Absolutely. And one of the things I want to point out here as we take a peek at our overall standings, the logo similarities between Golden Boys and Bullet Club really throwing me off here. When I try to do a quick glance at, who's doing what, I keep thinking, like, I think I've seen them before. And I'm like, no, that was really Golden Boys' first chance kind of doing something really great. Ultimately propels them all the way up to 3rd place here in the overall. But Outsiders starting to stake their claim as the top dog.
God damn, this chick's ass is fat as fuck.
So far to credit
Cube 7x 24 to Fate. I don't think I'll beat like the top Brazilian teams.
Eliminations in the lobby, but old gangsters having the second most.
Maybe you can like compete with them.
From that last game, they actually had 2,400 total.
I think y'all could. Then you just have to question: are they better than Brazil teams? I think they could definitely be better than these top 4 or 3 if they play at their best. You know what I mean?
I think really the biggest thing is they have to actually be good.
But I don't think they're up here with A7 or Team Liquid. But it's still going to be like a fight for like here. They're going to be fighting for somewhere in here. The IGL from NA gonna beat those Brazilians? What IGLs in NA do you have, dog? Like, no one's beating Brazils from Americas. It's not happening. No one will ever beat them from Americas. That's just how it is, you know? How did NA fall off so hard? Didn't they used to dominate Americas? We didn't really dominate Americas. We were like up there though. Like in the West, NA was what? Is this the finals? NA was 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, 9th. Our worst team was 9th place. We're all on the top 10 like every NA team. But hey, let's figure out 24s. Why is NA ass? Why do we think NA fell off? All right, let's go over. Let's see. Loops, Cardio Federal, Becker, Kowalski, Dad. I'm pretty sure they all still play. Let's go to B4. Pedro still plays. I'm pretty sure. Plays for Rise. All right. Then you got. Where the fuck? Knight's still a coach. You got. Where the fuck was what's his face? Nedabete. Wasn't he with B4 this time? Let's see. This guy retired. Maxon. He's still playing, but he's ass. I'm pretty sure. Nope, he doesn't play. He hasn't played in a year. Levy. This guy retired a while ago. So you got one guy out of B4, which B4 is. Or a pretty bad team. Wait, who are the top teams? I gotta go to the top teams. All right, footballists. Let's see. Pretty sure all these guys except this guy still play. Nope, this guy still plays. Never mind. All right, so the entire footballist team still plays, which was the second place team. Bonita Power, third place. Pretty sure all these guys still play other than this guy. Nope, this guy still plays as well. Okay, he's active. All right. Now let's go to Cloud9. What do you see here? Who still plays here? Adder doesn't play in NA anymore. All right, Wildcard Gaming. No one plays. Tipo Storm. They don't count. All right. Spec is the only guy that's actually is from this roster that's basically still never quit. You know, never quit. Tiz and H are void because they quit for so long that they're washed. You know. UDR Killers. No, these guys are fucking randoms. All right, then let's go to PK. Not a single one of these players still plays, all right? So we have, in the entire NA, right, out of all of these top teams, all right, you have Starlight, all right? Who's the other team? There's more NA players. There has to be more NA players. Let's see. Or there's fucking Tipo. You got Spec and Starlight. This is all we got. Alright? Spec and Starlight. Spec and Starlight, you know? Out of 6 players here, 6 gaming. Again, we got Spec. The only one. Let's see who else we got. Lad Fate. Alright? This is when, like, NA was dying. This is the last decent time, You know, the last decent America's NA did. And they did good, because I'm pretty sure multiple of the top players from certain teams were banned. So, it doesn't even count, you know. 19E, you got Starlight. Yep, so we're seeing a common recurrence of Starlight and Spec being all the good players quit. Now we're left with bums. It's like 24. It's like, you know, it's like you're our top player now. You weren't a top player before until everyone quit. Same thing like with Joey or like Fears or whoever is like, y'all weren't good until everyone quit. And so you were just the best of the worst at the time, so you eventually just came up to the top. And then y'all go to Americas and get dumpstered because they're all still at the top. You know, they're all still good teams.
Teams with less points able to actually catch.
What did Acer quit, man? I don't know, because he probably just didn't want to play, you know? You keep saying for kills. Hoops is the GOAT.
Fights, at least getting 3 eliminations.
The ones who didn't quit should have TBH. They're all washed now. I mean, the ones who didn't quit are Starlight, Spec, and yeah, basically they're like the OG-ish ones. And Starlight's never been like good, you know. He's always been like ass. He's like been like ass, but not ass. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, chat? Like he's just there.
Like we see on the top left, but that only means you got to take this fight fast enough, Turo. So there's gonna be other neighbors knocking on your door.
There are other neighbors knocking on this man's door right now, dude. I can guarantee it.
Very, very crucial to get these points done, squared away. I personally would not be staying in Hot 10 for very long. It's gonna be a
I personally will be staying.
Long time. You're gonna see teams start to really move into this location. I, for one, do not want to be one of those squads. I want to be up on those hills, looking at them and laughing.
Yeah, what's crazy too is no one's actually on the mountaintop yet for Camp Alpha. So
Starlight got way better though.
Who gets there first?
Way better is what now? Like what we way better is like level? No, not even that. Never mind. Chico's too good in his prime. We're in like mid-tier old NA is what Starlight's at right now. Like
looks like Disaster's starting to strike at Hot 10. Fate losing a player early on might be able to get the reset, but with DE Esports, look at this. All 3-man pushing, trying to get the thirst. It's going to be a matter of who can hit the shots over the other.
Sure you did. Let's all tell ourselves that. That's like that NA Kofi, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's better now. He's not who he used to be. Oh, brother, NA players don't get better. They get worse. There's no... They don't have the keep... Alright, all I'm saying... Is this shit mad boring, and I'm trying to play Elden Ring right now. I'm trying to beat that first horse boss without getting any loot. But I need Roach there. I need Roach to emotionally support me.
Seeing a lot so far tonight that those DPSs, those shotguns, they've been missing.
I think that's just nerves, you know. Like you gotta really kind of lock down the 6-game mark. It's not like we're playing PMSO where you get 90 total games. It's not like we're playing PMSO. And
PMSO's 90?
One day. This is your
one day.
Played the qualifiers. You went from 85 to 10 teams playing here tonight, and now you got to make top 6. The meat grinder is really something that we can't stress enough about. And with this being said, Fate, this is the team that, you know, we had promising eyes set, especially you, Neptura. Now having to be put on the back foot. What seems like every game will be 3 situation though. DE Esports, they have a DBS of their own, but Fate does get the first, gets a thirst as well, but not gonna get another knock. Had an opportunity there, but now down to just the duo. Unfortunate for them, but look at this. See that Golden Boy partying this as well. A lot of people I'm seeing on our map feed start rotating towards the bridge. If I was Team Fate, I'm honestly thinking of just tucking tail and running. Yeah, look at this, just instantly run into the bridge.
Yeah, I mean, I might even go for a little bit of a swim, you know? I want to see some fish. I'm tired of all the people. I'm tired of being on land. I want to go for a little dive, see what's down there for a bit, and maybe keep my head underwater for a little while just to make sure I don't get spotted. Boys, we saw them do super well here.
XQIQ not making it, just hop on Elden Ring.
This is gonna be a bit of a
that's fucked up, dude. XQIQ's making it.
Has him in his not doing anything. This is now a horror film. What is going on?
Yeah, I mean, he's just waiting for the man.
I'm gonna get food after that, chat. Like that right there was some straight ass, bro. Full auto that shit. You're prone, dude.
A little bit of damage left. there. So a little bit of eagle eyes going on. This wasn't the only fight either, of course. I believe Cal still has their fight going on the eastern side of this river. Teams starting to rotate in as well, one behind the other. And for the most part, the mountain's still free above Golden Boys. I'm surprised that no one's opted to take that just yet. Maybe they assume that people are there, but coming back to Cal, Lotus Esports, they have GR Esports squad. Hopefully they're able to piece this together. But this is one of those spots where, I mean, we're not even in zone, Neptura. How long are you really wanting to wait until you start moving in?
Yeah, this isn't great. It isn't good.
Oh shit, I was about to make food, but family made food.
No, bad.
Oh, this is my last match. This tournament kind of mid. Alright.
I mean, this is on the east side of the map. I didn't.
If. Tomorrow? Perk? Is that?
Why are you still in Mung Nai?
Perk 30?
Why? No one goes there on a good day. Why are you there when the zone's the opposite? Where were you looking, sir? Why are you still in Mung Nai? Why? No one goes there on a good day. Why? Are you there when the zone's the complete opposite? Where were you looking, sir? Free point. Looking in one direction only, and that direction is to the lobby. Oh my goodness me. I have no notes except why. That's all I can say about that, to be honest. That entire thing.
You know, I missed like when there was like team comms and stuff like that. They did that for one of like that. I really would have loved to know what people were kind of saying when you first take the fight, because you know some people they like rotate on the edge of the map, kind of like we're seeing the small man do here, just on the north side.
5-3 aim is here.
Like you just get full 4-man sprayed by people like holding one compound. And it's like, okay, guys, what are we doing here? Obviously, that team kind of reaps the reward. Boba lovers, they're needing the 0.6 actual eliminations to their name, only losing one player. But the zone shift, it's not something to play around with.
Enough, and heaven forbid he actually, you know, crashes his car. So
Shit, am I sick, bro? I can't.
And all is still going on up top. The mountain's still open. No one has taken the top side, that crown-seated spot, I guess you could say, on the map. Maybe with the zone shift, we'll see people go there, but
I almost wonder if it's just because no one's actually in zone. You know?
Well,
there's a couple of teams that kind of have their spots and no one wants to move, and the teams in Mung Nai, still in Mung Nai, aren't there.
I mean,
Maybe that's just it.
I'm trying to look around right now. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, and then, you know, one team got wiped. So
1, 2, 3, 4. How many people are not?
So, you know, a little under half of the lobby being in that third-party spot. This is going to be the solo spot. Big knock from Harry. He's a solo. Nice point for him, trying to at least get a few points on the board now. Another 1v1 situations.
We love it. Oh,
Shaq, you think Coop's top frags playing 3 games?
Boot camp and the southeast side not looking good. Both are like, you know what? We got this. This is gonna be so clear. No, it's not. Turn around right now. Go down the south side.
Oh, my phone's in my pocket, bro. I picked up the wrong phone. It was mad confused, dude.
Going through boot camp at this point.
Hey, I'm always a fan of the boats, okay? I don't like swimming.
Yeah.
I don't like getting wet, so to speak. Outlaw.
Oh, I'd be getting real wet, chat.
That west side. And that was the team I actually thought would be taking the mountain. Choosing to play the bridge, maybe reap the rewards, because with all the teams being kind of congested a river and around that eastern. Oh, ooh, I'm gonna have to put a note on that. Hello, freebie. Hello, thank you. You're shooting me all the way earlier, you know, 10 minutes ago. Yeah, that's payback.
Yeah, it's what you get. It's what you get, says Thanos. He snapped him back to the lobby for sure with that one.
Chat, I feel like playing Elden Ring while toasted would be fucking peak.
Didn't have more players up there. They only had a solo up there, which seemed to be odd. Why would you want the compound when you could have the cliff side? I'm confused by that, but sure, it's fine. Extreme Souls gonna be trying to get some nades here, trying to buy a little time to get this res.
Yeah, they're taking the fight with VR Esports, trying to get kind of crawled back and revived. A little bit of a saving grace angel from the squad, but Beastia is trying to get that confirmed, not going to connect with the nade, backing off to the bridge. But look at this. Extreme Souls, I don't think they've realized it yet, but a team has snuck in behind them. Reality coming up to the compound, putting them in the meat sandwich right now. Gonna be on Kina right now to get an opening knock, but
Chat.
the first Erangel game, Chapo did win his 1v1 on DE Esports on the Erangel. He has the
Chat, wax pen's bad for your lungs.
That being said,
If any of you out there know.
Angle across the river. Extreme Soul is really maybe kind of overextending, trying to play towards this river, now being put on the back foot. But wait, Neptura, I think I just saw a team frag nade from Reality. I don't know what happened there. If he's dropping the sauce or something, or they're playing hot potato, but something going on there. Extreme Soul
Yes,
still
indeed.
not opting to push. They're a little bit too spread out still, to say the least, but with 30 seconds left, you really got to start taking these fights now over never.
Well, this is a very interesting
What?
thing.
Like a wax pen, like a pen thingy that you know,
coming out of boot.
wherever it's called.
Actually, 3D Max had like a 2-2 split either side of the river. They came back onto the boot camp side. They regrouped away from the zone, trying to gatekeep, I think, but it's not working. And now 3D Max are in a bit of trouble. So are 3 Sheet Gaming, to be fair, but at least TSG have a bridge, right? 3D Max have to swim, and it's going to be a slow, painful path.
Yeah, and I mean, all these teams were on the south side and the eastern side are on the river. That's why we're seeing so many players start to get knocked. Luckily for TSG, no one's playing that edge compound on the south side. Reality, though, we're going back to this fight yet again because this is going to be on the west. They are not in zone.
Lord.
They got to start moving in. We're talking Outlaws as well with VR Esports. All these teams going to have to start moving in. And now here's the point. Reality taking the fight to him, losing it. Down to just a solo. Extreme Soul is getting 4 eliminations down to a solo. And now look at this. Boba Lovers, Production's favorite team right now, coming in for the third party. Should be a clean and easy wipe. I do like the logo. Maybe that's the sucker for him and stuff like that. I personally love the logo, but 5 seconds left. If you're Boba Lovers, you can't be taking the knocks like you can right now. But Outlaws, they're a team that's got to work in as well, looking for the pod shots, getting damaged a bit. They need to make the rotation in. And look at that. One of them actually got knocked, I believe, at the compound. Going back to Boba Lovers, though. Big nades coming down. A lot of fights going on, Neptura. And for the most part, I mean, you can't even see anything if they're throwing flashes. Someone's got to peek them at some point.
Nice.
Not going to be the case for them. Extreme Soul is going out. 13th place.
That is unfortunate, especially, you know, they do have 4 eliminations, but they needed a lot more than that. I think that's probably Boba's best decision so far, is to get that third party in. It only gets them, oh wait, no, never mind, I was gonna say it only gets them a couple of points. No, they got 9 elims right now, so they're doing very well for themselves. That's exactly what they needed. We're seeing Outlaws, though, in a bit of trouble. Will they make it to the
Why is he peeking it this way? Chat, if he knows they're on the right side, he should be left leaning, so that way they can't ISO beam his shit because he's right leaning and his body's exposed. But the team in the hill is ass, so I guess it doesn't really matter because, you know.
The team with the second most elims taking the fight to 3D Max, and look at this, carries in. We were talking about Coops potentially coming in. They made that roster swap.
Hey, yo.
Get the points, and this is the man that you want in these prime positions. Opening nade knock as well. Down to the solo, and I mean, look at this textbook play stuff. OG now
Who's playing
on
it?
the back foot.
What's this thumbnail? What's wrong with the thumbnail, bro? It's chicken nuggets.
Nicely done. About time Coops came in to carry the team, because apparently they need carrying. What the heck is going on there? But a decent position for them so far. It's a nice, strong position to get.
As well, Lotus, they have 7 elims, but it's all a matter of if you can get into the next zone. You're only going to be getting 1 placement point. You got to worry about XYQ. Looking down from the north, you got to worry about this.
Who's dead on XYQ?
And with 50 seconds,
Wancho. It's Wancho. He just died.
You be running your gun your way in.
Clickbait though for Nox? That's fucking wild. I gotta screenshot that. Hold up.
Storyline, right? They're currently like 14th position, not looking good. 3D Max move.
Hope of the hill, getting the wipe. Hope of the hill, getting the wipe. All of that south side is cleared. It's all a matter of the east and the north. They gotta make their way in through the D-Day hills. I believe that's golden.
Yo, chat man, it's fucking killing itself right now. So if my stream cuts out, I apologize.
On to XYQ, DE Esports holding that top side of the mountain. going to be coming down to who can hit the shots and who's going to be making the plays on Sandhawk. Neptura, which team are you looking at to take this one?
Difficult to say. 3D Max are really
Is your stream lagging?
momentum hard, but it's gotta
Yeah, it's killing itself right now. I apologize.
It's gotta be. They've got that position. They've got the numbers. I don't know. It's looking like an XYQ for me. What about you?
I got to give the doubts on that. I'm really feeling Coops coming in and stuff like that because even though they're applying pressure to the Golden Boys, I think they're going to start maybe even wrapping the Mountain into XYQ, but they're making me eat my words right now. They wipe out.
No, I know it's lagging for y'all, but my internet's just killing itself right now.
Situation might come in. None of these teams are really having any control of the zone right now, so
yeah,
it's gonna be coming down to who hits the nades. And
I think my internet's
another long arm throw,
done for right now.
Oh, the roof saves him, and Carrie gets knocked out there. I am surprised by 3D Max here. I did think they were going to go for XYQ, but they just didn't, and now Carrie is no longer carrying. It's just down to Zuko and Nate. XYQ going to be moving on in, but that's a great knock from Nate. Really good stuff to put a stop to that, but they're outside in the zone now. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all.
Gotta hit the shots. It's just Nate. Zuko is trying to get the heel strap off. Not really going to be the case. I believe he might actually just get knocked here in the zone. Trying to give Overwatch is going to be knocked. We're down to a 1v2v2 situation. 3D Max still in a little bit of a decent spot. To the center of the zone on the edge. The dynamic duo HH Intense.
They're both half HP.
We got to see what these players can do. 1 HP coming in. This nade should do it for H.
H, please.
Gonna miss. They're not gonna stop.
Yes!
Oh! 2v1 spot.
Woo! Holy fuck! Holy shit! That guy trolled so hard.
Duo HH Intense, and now on the back foot. We got to see what do. 1 HP. Coming in, this nade should do it for HH. Actually gonna miss. They're not gonna spot him.
Why is he standing up? You know how much time that takes to stand up and then shoot, instead of just hip firing and accurately landing every headshot?
Fortunate for them, you know, they did lose a player around, but DE Sports, them taking that early game fight on the north, allowed them to rotate in on the mountain, even though it was such a late snap for free, getting a free top 5 placement finish. But Neptura and I couldn't really believe we were seeing this on Sandhawk of all maps. People on the complete opposite side of the map, power bang, just holding hands in zone, fighting each other.
Absolutely. Really good grenades once again in this particular game. Saw some great action there. And a lot of close quarter combat here. So again, Carey getting it done with a shotgun, picking his team up here, and one of those nades that was in question right here. You know, right where to throw it. Look at this. He's going to connect just right on both of them. Gets it done. Carey bails him out here. And then towards the end of the game, we see Outlaws getting eliminated here at their lowest performance just yet. So not quite what they were hoping for. We'll see if they can hold on to the top spot. But Neptura, what about this madness going in? HH24 on the push to try to put pressure on, and they almost gave up that high ground position.
Yeah,
Cat is trash. I don't know.
Going 20 points in total. These are points they needed a lot. And PB, it's looking really good for them for top 6.
Absolutely, and production's got to be happy with Boba Lovers getting 14 elims here. They were busy, so let's try and see how the overall rankings are impacted here as we take a peek. Oh my goodness, this is
That's my guys.
tie right now for second place. Golden Boys will take the tiebreaker based on winner chicken dinner.
All right, chat. Top 6. I think they secured top 6.
That performance all the way into
Now,
first place.
hear me out, chat. Do we continue watching the rest of the tournament, or do I go play Elden Ring? Which would you guys rather watch?
Enigma, what do you make of the first page?
First page is all about those elim points. We're seeing it kind of congested in that 20, upper, you know, I guess 18, 19 range. These teams, even though if they're having bad games, they're at least taking 3, 4, maybe even 5 plays down with them. Obviously, with Boba Lovers, that game, they didn't really get placements, but with 14 elims to their name, or excuse me, 14 total points, they were able to double themselves, essentially coming into that 8th place. So even though they're on the bottom, they're giving themselves signs of life going the last 2 games, and hopefully for them, when they go into the next Miramar and Erangel, they're able to carry over that progression towards them.
Absolutely. So the mark at 33 points right now. That is
UFC 3-3. Watch last 2 games. Elden Ring. Okay, we got 3 different answers. Who's fighting in the UFC right now?
We're going to see a Miramar and an Erangel to wrap things up for the evening. But the likes of Bullet Club, Lotus, 3G Gaming, and perhaps even some of the others still looking to make the jump into the top 6 to qualify for Premier Finals, which take place tomorrow night. Neptura, which of these teams on the second page here do you still feel has a great shot at moving up?
Well, 3Sheep Gaming won the first game, right? And I have to give it to DE Esports as well. I'm surprised they're only in 12th place. We've seen them do a lot of work, particularly in that early game. Maybe that's what shooter didn't even not able to get up to that top 6. But yeah, it's odd to see them all the way down.
Huh?
So I'm looking for more from them.
It really is, and you know, we are going to be getting ready next for Miramar, so that's going to be fun. Going back to the desert, we will take a quick break and come back. We got more to talk about in just a moment. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and we'll see you guys in just a few moments.
Conor Brothers can't. Wait, Conor McGregor's gonna fight? What song do I want to play? Oh, Alex is fighting? Oh, chat, speaking of the Frag Punk, have y'all seen that game? It's like Valorant and like COD combined. It's kind of like cool. But it looks like one of those games that's gonna die in like a week, you know what I mean? Oh, I can't open that. Hold up, I forgot. Wait, there's a server error? Bruh. Chat, is my stream still alive? I feel like my internet's killing itself right now. My internet's dying. It's just suicide right now. Alright, chat, if you can hear me, I'm gonna end stream. My internet's just killing itself. Like I can barely load anything. And I don't know. XYQ already made it.